brand new banger.
What is your hatred for John Cena?
Yo, when Hulk Hogan takes a rock bottom better than you, there's a problem. There's a problem. My man. All right, so give me the camera.
One rock bottom.
Yo, no, it's more than that. Show, give me the camera. I got the fucking camera. Kenny, I'm gonna have to do it for you. I'm gonna give you the whole spiel. He came out as a prototype. Whatever. You know, he slaps Kurt Angle. Ruthless aggression. I'm not into that. Whatever. He comes out as a rapper. I'm like, okay, all right, I could dig it. You know, he's from Boston, so that's a strike. You know, us New Yorkers, we don't fuck with Boston too much, but you know what? I'll look over that. He's doing his thing. Something original. Some I could, you know, there's something different. It's entertaining. Comes around, and my man has a choice between The Big Show, Kane, or Shawn Michaels. And he gives the most pussiest promo I've ever heard in my life. I will never forgive this. And he's on some, well, you know, I don't want to fight The Big Show because, you know, he's a huge guy. And, you know, you got the big red machine. Who wants to fight him? And Shawn Michaels is a legend. Fuck that, bro. You already beat all these motherfuckers already.
Her return on SmackDown.
Okay.
So I definitely read some rumors about that.
Because for whatever reason, and I don't know Cody's reason, you turn around and go back, and people are gonna be, you destroyed thrones, and you go back? We have been doing this shit for ages, and he still doesn't know how to take it right. Trust me. That's it. I got you. My man, he collapsed with the kick.
That's what I was doing. That's the way he didn't collapse during the sun. It was the kick. It was the
He's not even in his fucking chair when he gets in this fucking thing. He's not even in his fucking chair.
Yeah, but he
there
goes, oh!
There he goes.
Both matches without the wrestlers were in the tape.
And on that note, everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hype for this shit! Right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's fucking Thursday night, and you know what that means. Wrestling with Knuckleheads. We got Normal Guy in the building. It's your boy ToeTagz. You know how we do. Shit, man. Fucking Backlash was this weekend, and next weekend I thought this Sunday was Double or Nothing, but it wasn't. Next weekend is Double or Nothing, and then we just had Beach Break from AEW, and I ain't gonna lie, I saw the main event with John Moxley and Samoa Joe, and I want to know what the fuck a cage is supposed to do anymore. Like, the cage was supposed to be something that finished the rivalry. It's literally there to keep people out, and I'm still seeing the same amount of fucking people coming in, interfering in these matches, and all that match did was set up a stadium stampede between Moxie's team and Swerve's team. And I'm like, yo, you could have, like, I'm not here all the time watching this shit, but you could have did this shit some other way. Like, there could have been another way. Like, this was a waste of a cage. That had to be the worst cage in the history of cages, to keep someone out of it and to prevent interference. Like, holy shit, man. I can't believe it. I don't know. Yo, I'm not gonna be here all day bashing AEW, but I don't like this. I don't like the storyline. Everybody and their mothers coming out. It's like every day it's that Royal Rumble. It's that SmackDown Royal Rumble go home show where Kane came out, then Stone Cold came out, then Kurt Angle came out, then the Undertaker came out, then Triple H. Like everybody came out to eliminate everybody, and they said that was the greatest go home show for a pay-per-view. Like AEW's trying to do that every week all of a sudden. Like, what the fuck? And then Backlash, to me, Cena and Orton was trash. I saw it the first time. I fell asleep. Then I was at work. I said, you know what? Let me try to watch it again on my lunch. Fell asleep. I rewound it at this almost the same spot. I fell asleep. I was like, yo, this shit is slow. That match had to have been about 45 minutes long. And I don't know why. And they were moving slow. It wasn't doing nothing. And people, the best thing that happened in that match was Randy Orton RKO'd everyone else that wasn't in the match. And to me, that don't make the match good when the best part of the match is somebody else comes out. That's ridiculous. Shit, I don't know how y'all feel about that shit. But to me, that's ridiculous. But yeah, man. We got Dominic Mysterio as the Intercontinental Champion. We don't know what the hell is going on with Finn Balor and him. I know people are digging Dominic Mysterio being an Intercontinental Champion. People are forgetting that he's the champion, to be honest with you. I'm having conversations and people are like, yo, who's the Intercontinental Champion? I'm like, Dominic Mysterio is. And like, oh, shit. That's no good. I'm like, yeah, I know, because everybody cheered for this man to win the title. Well, I mean, they cheered him when he won the title. And now that he's the champion, they forgot that he's the champion. And every time he comes on, he mentions Liv Morgan. Like if people forgot that Liv Morgan came on this motherfucker. Like, we know she's doing a movie. You don't need to mention her every week. Like shit. Then you got I don't know what they're doing with Carmelo Hayes. I know Lay is a big Carmelo Hayes guy. He wants Carmelo Hayes to be more predominant in the role. And what's going on, Tyson? And he should be. You know, when he was in NXT doing his thing with the world title, I enjoyed him coming down, and every time he wrestled somebody, he was retiring their jersey. I love that shit from Carmelo Hayes in NXT. And I think that could have been something major in SmackDown if they would have gave him that United States Championship, or if they gave him something to do. If he was the Andre the Giant champion, the Andre the Giant Memorial winner, and he started doing that whole shit like, I'm retiring motherfuckers like I'm Andre, I'm the next big thing since Andre, and that would be something people would gravitate to and be like, yo, that's fire. Because I know a lot of people from SmackDown, like the fans, did not see that shit in NXT, and to them that should be new.
Yeah.
Shit. So, you know, I'm running through the gamut. I'm telling them, you know, because Lay is a big Carmelo Hayes guy. So that's something we spoke about with, you know, when we speak about
I got you.
You know, what's going on, Ray? Ray's in the building.
No, my apologies for being late. My apologies.
Yeah, you know, Ray hit me up early and he goes, I just want to let you know, tell Damien and Tyson and Normal Guy and everybody else watching, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna get there when I get there.
But I was ready to get on. And then my cousin decided to say, hey, you want to play Fortnite? I'm kind of busy. You never want to play. I'm like, yeah.
You're always blaming your cousin. I want to meet this guy. I don't know if you do. Shit, always blaming him for something. He's a bad influence on you, Ray.
He's a little annoying. But
shit,
yeah, I love that little motherfucker. But it's all right. But what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? How's everyone?
Chilling, man.
What's going on?
So, because you didn't show up yesterday,
yeah,
that was the reason why the Knicks lost.
Ah, shit, my bad.
But even though we're still gonna blame you, me and Hodge had a hell of a conversation.
Nice.
And I came to a realization because Hodge has he says a controversial opinion, which in the eyes of some people it is.
Okay.
But you know, I don't judge people based off of their opinion on wrestling.
Okay.
And so we had the conversation.
Okay.
He believes Chris Benoit should be in the Hall of Fame. Right now,
Okay.
I came to a realization after speaking to Coach. I said the only reason why Chris Benoit is not in the Hall of Fame
Yeah.
is because Woman was a wrestler. If Woman was a civilian, there would be a cause, like there would be an argument for Benoit to maybe one day go into the Hall of Fame as a wrestler, just as accolades. But with what I know of the wrestling community, because he killed one of their own, it's unforgiving. It's unforgivable
I don't think
because
it's that, bro. It's a
dude, Woman was
situation
the
of-
WCW version of Sensational Sherry.
Yeah, but still, no matter if she was a worker or not, this guy took. Again, it's
But I'm not excusing what he did. We're not
Yeah.
excusing what he did. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is that the reason why WWE excommunicated him and was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, get him," is because Woman was also a female wrestler, and it's like you don't do something to your uncle. Like Jimmy Superfly Snooker, he killed somebody. Razor Ramon killed somebody. You know, there's Dino Bravo claimed that he killed people when he worked for the mob. You know what I'm saying?
see that one we
Freaking-
don't know. That one,
But the dude that they just had on Dark Side of the Ring, he claimed that he killed 2 kids and put them on the train tracks. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah, no, but
it's
a severity of just a situation of it's so much more also because it's killing his wife, killing his kid, suicide, and then the
Well-
situation of it's and the fucked up thing is because of so much that what if it was this? What if it was this?
there's still a lot of people that don't believe that that Benoit
Benoit
did it.
killed- Yeah,
You
there's
know.
a lot of people that don't believe he killed himself, that he killed his wife, his kids. Everything points to it. Because don't get me wrong, that first few months when that was what came out, I was like, I feel like he was set up.
I felt
Um,
the same way.
But then you look at the facts and you look at everything, it's like, no, there's no way, man. Like there's nothing that points to a break-in. There's nothing that points to anything of foul play. There's nothing like that. Like there's
I'm-
nothing of that type of situation, you know.
Because you know Babe Ruth, Pete Rose has been unbanned. He was banned for life.
Yeah, but Pete Rose
know-
Pete Rose was gambling on games. It was fixing games.
No,
and
yeah.
then-
Yeah,
bro,
but-
it's a whole different situation when it compares to that.
They
man.
waited until after he died to unban him,
Yeah, because
and they also, but that's what sparked the conversation.
oh, okay, gotcha.
It's not
Okay.
a comparison. I'm not saying that
I was gonna say,
if
'cause
Pete
I was
Rose
like,
is going in, then Benoit, you know, no, I'm not.
I
We're
was
not saying
gonna
that.
say, like,
That's where it came. That's where the conversation came from.
I was about to
it's
say
just-
at that point, let's start. Yo, you know what? Hall of Fame win. Let's get fucking what's his name? The fucking fuck the one that Zac Efron just played. Jeffrey Dahmer going into the Hall of Fame.
Zac Efron played him.
Didn't he?
No,
He played a
the
serial
super
killer. Who was it they played?
Quicksilver played Jeffrey Dahmer.
Who does Zac Efron play? Zac
Yeah,
Efron played one of these fucking.
I know he played the Von Erichs.
No, I know he did that, but I know he played serial killer movie. It was. I know he played someone that was like one of these It was one of these docs. Oh, it was Ted Bundy. That's what
Oh, the guy that Jeffrey Dahmer looked up to.
yeah, it's
Oh, you know,
yeah, okay. I was close. I knew there was something.
there was a
correlated
relation,
to
yeah.
yeah, there was a correlation to it.
What's
That's all
going
I
on,
knew.
no more?
Yo,
You
what's
know,
going on, Normal guy?
you know, but like you know what I'm talking about. It's
but
it's like you
so-
killed one of our own, and the rest community is really tight. No matter how much
also, yeah,
they,
don't get me wrong, that's a reason a lot of like workers also stop fucking with him. But this is a situation of it's
it don't make it any more important that she's a wrestler. That you know that he killed it. It's just one of the, I think for that. I'm sorry to cut you off.
no, it's
I think just for that particular reason of when you look it up, he killed Woman, and Woman is the reason why you got Stunning Steve Austin, you got Sandman. You know, she was in the fucking Four Horsemen. She was in the Dangerous Alliance.
Yeah.
you know, she had a lot of people that she managed in WCW. Go ahead.
My thing is just like it's such a it's still just a crazy situation that's like, and I've said it before, like Benoit, that the Benoit hearing first when he passed, bro, that was one that made me break. Like I remember watching the episode because remember it was that episode. It's so crazy because the week before they do the fake Vince dying angle. Remember they do the limousine blowing up, and it's like, oh, today we're doing the tribute to Vince McMahon. That was supposed to be the episode, and then
Yeah.
Vince opens the show, and when he says it, that fucking, I'm still fuck. How was I? This is
It had to be about
07.
3 or 4.
Nah, no way. I was like, I was probably 5 or 6.
He was 2.
no
Word.
What's going on, fellas?
maybe. What's going on?
Not
I was
much,
like, maybe
Gigi.
6, maybe 6 at the time. And Benoit was one of those guys. I was like, fuck, man. Like, I grew up on the guy, like watching his U.S. title reign, watching what he was doing at the time. I was excited to see him and CM Punk because I was a fan of that ECW before they really ruined it with WWE ECW.
Mhm.
And now it's just like, nah, man. Like, no matter what, like I can't watch, and that's a crazy thing. That's like, there's a lot of people that have passed on. That's like sometimes I feel weird watching their matches. Benoit's, I can't watch it all now.
No,
Like it's just weird. Like it's like there's no way to watch it without fucking thinking about, like, you know, sometimes they have to, like when you know a person's a piece of shit,
yeah.
like, that's a whole different level of it. Because like when it's a piece of shit, it's like, oh, you could separate like the person from the character.
Yeah.
Like, you know how we do it with certain people we talk about on here. But it's like with this, it's just something that's like I can't. Like I can't legit. That's
Yeah,
why I make the fucking
I-
Steven Richards
I-
comment.
Yeah.
Cause like, bro, I that 04 Rumble was one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
Dude,
I can't watch it anymore.
I get it.
Like
and
I
I-
can't watch that. I can't watch.
Speaking of
like,
Stevie
yeah.
Richards, I want to know, does he know about that? That he
I
won
don't
the
know.
Royal Rumble?
I feel like so it's the funny thing because I feel like someone had to mention to it that's like, hey, do you know like when people want to say Benoit, they now say like your name?
Yeah.
Because all of it sparked because someone switched it on Wikipedia once.
Yeah.
And then it just sparked
Yeah.
this situation that's
So-
like anytime, hey, who won the Royal Rumble in
Yeah.
2004? Steven Richards.
But word. But yo, do you see how like passionate you are about the situation? Now my head, like the upper level guys, the people that know Benoit,
Yep.
right? They know woman if the same or if not better because she impacted a lot of wrestlers. I'm thinking that it's one of those. If it was just a normal civilian, he did that too. Same level. Like, yo, this guy's a piece of shit. I can't believe he did that. Yada yada yada. But he did it to a woman, and a lot of people like that's my friend. She's, you know, like I said, she's the WCW version of Sensational Sherry at that time, and a lot of people, in my eyes, this is my opinion. This is how I just feel because a lot of people protect the wrestling industry and that, and you always want to keep someone safe when you're a wrestler. It's more of an emotional connection because it's a woman. Like I think no one will ever forgive him in the wrestling, especially at that era. Like maybe the new guys because they don't know, but like people that were there with him or before him, I don't think they'll ever let that go because it's woman.
I could see that. I don't think that's the main reason. Because shit, him killing his own kid, I
Yeah.
feel like is something that puts it just on this whole other level. Because it's like, bro, it's like Paul Heyman said that day. One person had the choice.
Mm-hmm.
Like if that was the thing, he was fucking done. Cool. It's not agreeing with it, but it's like that's all you had to do was just,
Because
unfortunately.
you notice no one really mentions her.
Well, because of the thing with that, the sad part of it is because of how that was a conspiracy for so many years. So people kind of like disassociate her because of the whole Kevin Sullivan situation. So it's they keep like when you talk about the Benoit like situation, people always quickly bring up Kevin Sullivan because that was a conspiracy for years too, that Kevin Sullivan murdered that whole family. Bro, to the point that the Dark Side episode, Kevin Sullivan decided not to comment. Also, rest in peace, Kevin Sullivan. Like, he till his death, I feel like this guy could not go anywhere without being asked about that death and wanting comments about, oh, what did you think about this? What do you think about where were you that day? Like all that. And this guy probably nowhere near were they in Detroit at the time? Can't remember where they were.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I don't
probably,
remember.
probably not even close. Probably had no contact, unfortunately, at that point already with Benoit and his family.
Oh, they said he didn't at that point, but dude, that's the problem with not just wrestling fans, but just with fans in general that are so close to this stuff. They'll pick. A lot of us choose sides.
Oh hell yeah!
And then there's some people that don't see anything other than their guy. So if Stevie Richards would have been blamed, there probably would be people at his house right now. Did you kill Benoit and his family?
Bro.
You know. So Gigi, the conversation sparked up with that yesterday because the Knicks lost. We blamed Ray, and then we started talking about a little wrestling. And Hutch was saying that he believes that Benoit should eventually go into the Hall of Fame. And I was saying I don't think he's gonna because his wife was woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think
not even the fact that his wife was woman. It's the fact of the acts that the man took. Unfortunately, because he decided to do what he did. He'll never be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, no. It's and you know it's crazy that it's always every few years we get this conversation, especially during Hall of Fame season that people talk about it, and it's like
yeah, he was
it
a great
negates.
wrestler, but he made a choice.
Yeah.
And that tarnished his whole entire name.
Yeah.
Until his children's children's children.
And I feel like it's fucked up because even David, like, as much as it's like, hey, he didn't do it, and I don't think anyone will give that poor kid a chance.
No,
he looks so much like his dad,
and he wants to be.
Oh
Chris
my
Benoit.
god!
And the gear he had inspired looks like Chris, and it's such a sad situation because it's like also, yes, that day he lost his father. Yes, he lost his brother, and it's the sad situation that no matter what, he's always gonna believe there was something else. So we can't deny him, hey, to think that, but it's also like fuck, But yo, what's going on, Matt? Shout out Matt, awesome. Also, we just his match just got announced yesterday for Respect. That's gonna be
so fire. Oh my god, that fatal 4-way.
That's gonna be
so
right there.
So you get 4 tag teams to wrestle,
yeah,
but you can't have 4 individual people wrestle. They have to dance.
Every tag partner needs a partner.
When I was looking at the graphic yesterday, I was like, thank God we didn't call it a 4-corner like dance, because Toe would also thought we're dancing in that.
Because you getting Joey Conway and fucking Colossal Mike Law to dance in the ring, like they're wrestlers, bro.
They're not dancing.
Then why are they in a 4-way dance? What are they, Jabberwockies, bro?
That's what the match is called. No, you never.
No, it's a fatal 4-way. The same way you called the tag team match a fatal 4-way.
No, it's a whole different match. So a fatal 4-way means one fall to the finish.
And a 4-way dance means a dance off to the finish. You want them to be Star-Lord. You want them to be Star-Lord. That's what it is.
So in wrestling terminology, the 4-way dance, what's going to happen on July 19th, I'll say the rules now, I guess, because, hey, we're here. July 19th, you will see in a 4-way dance, Colossal Mike Law, one half of the Skyscrapers. You'll see the cause of it all, Joey Conway. You'll see the Star Killer, Steve Off. And you'll see the infamous CEO, Adam Kane, with Silky Smooth.
Oh, wait, you have Steve Austin's
the only way to win that match. What happened?
Steve Austin's there?
No, Steve Austin.
I don't know why you've entertained that, Ray. You were doing so good, and then you fucked up.
But so the only way to win that match is you have to have all 3 of the other competitors eliminated. So it is a 3 fall to the finish. 3 people must be eliminated before we crown a winner in that one.
And it's the one with the least amount of fucking points of their dance in the round.
Yeah, yep. Whoever scores the least, that's how you start getting eliminated.
Who's the judges for this dance off?
We'll figure it out day of. We're gonna try to contact
Shit.
Turbo. I don't know if he's still around, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try.
You couldn't call it a quadruple threat, huh?
Matt also says,
No,
"Listen, me and
that's
Eden can salsa."
Oh my god.
There you go.
my
See, they're
husband-
willing to dance.
No,
so
I don't
we're
want to
gonna-
see. I don't want to see Matt dance. Listen, me and Matt went to the same high school, and I took the same fucking math 1 3 times, Ray. So I want to see Matt give me the fucking Bronx math of how the percentage of he's gonna win. Him and Jared Diaz are gonna win this match.
Okay,
because
Matt,
because
you got
they got 25% chance, but because the other teams can't beat them, that gives them a 33 and a third % chance, plus their 25% chance, minus the 162% chance that Eden and his tag team partner got because they never tag team before. I want to hear that math.
We got a lot of people in that match because now it's technically 8 different people are in that match. You got Matt Awesome and Jared Diaz who make the Uptown Boys. You got Smiley and Eden who make up Project Mayhem. You got Skull and Bones. You got Hamlet Hurts You with the bear. And Bones. He's undead, so that's gonna be. He's a voodoo god. He's undead. He's crazy.
That's why I need the fucking bear.
You got the Silk City Kings who are kings. You got Kenny Bengal and Bulldog Pittman, and yeah, it's gonna be a crazy match. Yeah,
Hamlet came back from the dead with the bear.
Yep. So it's an undead bear situation on July 19th. Just get your tickets now, guys. tinyurl.com/respect25. We got more announcements.
Listen to Tyson Ray.
What did you do, Ray?
The numbers don't lie.
They don't. They definitely don't. But it's okay. We're gonna make sure all the numbers are recorded. Just like we announced a little earlier, the Gift God will be doing some media recording that day. We got Hawkeye in the building. He's back. His shoulders back where it needs to be. He's all Winter Soldiered up. So we're gonna be good. We're gonna have
I'm
the
so
whole team
excited
ready.
to see that happen. I'm like, that was probably one of my favorite announcements.
Yeah. So
I love everybody else too, but I have a soft spot for him. So
there we go. We're uniting the Avengers that day. We're getting everybody in this. Everyone that can be there is gonna be there. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time on July 19th.
Yo, your speakers better work because if they're gonna dance, I got hit me.
We're gonna make sure we have the best sound system we can.
Not none of that fucking AEW shit in Jersey. Oh no, not in Jersey. In the fucking tennis stadium. I was gonna call it Grand Central.
Oh no. Yeah, wasn't it UBS? They did AEW.
No, well, it was Jersey that Gigi said that she couldn't hear shit from AEW, but it was what is this shit that they do?
yeah, no, I didn't hear anything from the Prudential Center.
There you go. Yeah, but where's the one that we went to? I forgot the name of this.
How?
The Crown Jewel.
Arthur
Ashe.
Ashe.
Yeah. But I'm trying to remember the name of the event.
Grand Slam.
Grand Slam. See, that's the
The
problem.
only event that they hold in New York here.
Yeah. You want to talk about dancing so fucking much? I completely missed that we could have had a baseball themed wrestling event at a tennis stadium. You couldn't hear shit.
This doesn't help us sell tickets.
They really don't.
Everybody would. Well, I'm cutting the promo at the beginning of the fucking show, and I got time. I got about 45 minutes worth of time Ray gave me because I got to show Seth Rollins how to use 45 minutes to fucking cut a promo. Thank you, Ray.
When the fuck did you get promo time?
We just announced this.
Wait, what?
Thank you.
What
It's
do you
official
mean?
now.
Whoa.
in
There's
45
no
minutes?
you don't get promo time.
Bro, we got a strict schedule. Where the fuck you get?
That's why I'm only getting 45 minutes.
No,
Bro,
you
we
don't get
got a
any minutes.
whole
Yo,
card.
that dance off is like 2 minutes around.
Wait, how many rounds is this dance?
It should only be 3 rounds because there's 4
there's 3
people.
rounds to this shit?
Yeah, because
Bro.
everybody got to be eliminated at the end of the round.
When did
That's 2
this
for 6
become?
minutes.
When did it become like boxing where we need rounds?
Yeah, why are we
I don't
Because-
understand what's going on.
What,
This
you're
is
just gonna
wrestling.
eliminate the wrestlers while they're dancing? They gotta stop.
Why
the rest.
not?
They gotta change the song.
They
No,
can dance on the way out. That's fine. But it
Like-
doesn't go. It doesn't necessarily need to go 3 rounds.
It's a dance off.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Cutting the
don't do that.
promo.
No.
I'm gonna set the
that's-
tone, Ray. I'm gonna set
no,
the
that's
tone
not
of this
setting
event.
That's setting the people going away.
I'm
That's not setting
I'm-
the tone.
No, I'm gonna set the tone. I'm gonna make the crowd energetic. They're gonna be begging me
They're
to
gonna
get
be
off of that
confused.
fuking stage
They're
and
gonna-
start
they're gonna
wrestling.
beg you to stop.
Yeah,
They're
because I'm gonna have them in the palm of my hand. They're gonna be like hot butter all over my body. Shit, they're gonna be like Lord Charles,
What?
Ray. Lord Charles. What movie is that from, Ray? Huh? You want to
Nope.
disappoint Cap again, Ray?
I'm
That's
sorry.
from the
What movie?
I can't do this
the
for
Last
you, Ray. I
Dragon.
try. I gotta go.
Thank you.
No, Gigi, don't
Shit.
leave me.
From the
Help
fucking
I gotta
Last
go.
Dragon.
Help me, Gigi.
Shit.
I'm gonna help you, but you know.
And Hamlet, get your hands off my bear.
Oh my god, that's not
It's
even.
my
Yo,
bear
why
now.
you
I need
trying
the
to start
fucking bear.
problems? Yo, Kenny Bengal trying to start problems with Bones.
But
You
if Kenny got a problem, he can come
No,
on the
not
show. I
that
gave him the
Kenny.
link.
We got another Kenny. We got Kenny Bengal, who's part of the Silk City Kings, who's in
Bengal.
that four-way dance.
He's from the Cincinnati
Or
Bengals.
not dance. Ah, see, you got me fucking- No.
You don't even know who's on this show, Ray.
Yo, at this point, I don't, because apparently I
Jesus
didn't know I
Christ.
booked a 45-minute promo segment.
Yeah, and you're paying me my rate.
Wait, I gotta pay you for this? Bro?
Yeah, this shit's gold. You think I just talk for free?
Yeah.
What do we do every week on here?
I listen to y'all. I don't get one word in. These people, they don't even know what I sound like. They call up when they listen to the podcast and they go, "Who the fuck is that talking?" Like that's oh shit, I didn't know he was still alive. Don't look at me like that, Gigi. You know the truth.
Gigi, you gotta help Matt because he
Yo,
has to go to the Botanica that day.
Speaking of Botanica, who won?
What's
Like,
going on? I'm not even looking at the chat. Let me.
Who did it better, Chelsea Green or Zelina Vega? The U.S. title pick. You know what I'm talking about.
Wait. I'm sorry.
It's all over.
I was reading Matt's comment
I'ma
about going
plead
to the
the fifth.
You're
Botanica.
gonna plead the fifth.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
I gotta listen.
I'm gonna
That's what I'm doing.
plead the fifth on that one because
I
yeah.
don't even. What's happening? What's happening?
Listen, I enjoy both the pictures, but nothing beats the original. I mean, because I'm not talking about the assets. I'm talking about the background. The Zelina Vega one looked like that was a green screen, like she was cyberpunk.
Well,
and,
I think
and Chelsea Green was just in the
I
back.
think there was more. Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
more. Because she did a whole shoot with it. She did a full photo shoot with all that, so she definitely had more of a more time with that. Man often says, "Listen." Patrick Swayze said it best. Nobody puts baby in the corner. There you go.
Speaking of baby, we're gonna transition.
Corner.
Yeah,
corner pad match.
that's right.
You gotta be in the corner.
Speaking of corners, and babies, we're gonna talk about DJ's baby, Stephanie McCord.
Okay.
Is she officially on the main roster, or is it just Julia and Roxanne?
I don't know. I feel like I don't think she is because
Stephanie McCord is on NXT. She's not going to be on the main roster just yet.
I don't know. She's in the wrestling news right now because I don't know if y'all saw. Apparently,
Yeah, she's going out with Randy Orton.
Yeah, Randy Orton Jr. Apparently, this guy's winning everywhere.
What is he? What nationality is he? What country's from? His accent is I don't know.
Well, I think if not mistaken, I believe he might be deaf in one ear.
Okay, all right, because
unfortunately he has the speech impediment.
All right, I thought it was an accent. I'm like, I don't know what accent this is.
Hold on, let's look it up. 1 second.
I was like, yo, because when I first saw him, I was like, what the fuck is 2002 Randy Orton doing here? Like, yo, we're living in 2K now. We're literally living in 2K. We got the young Randy Orton is in NXT. Holy shit.
Listen.
I thought that was him in the mask when he tried to jump.
No, yeah, he's a
John Cena last Friday. Okay.
But no, yeah.
So he just all right.
Yeah, so unfortunately he's partially deaf.
I thought you was gonna tell me he was like South African or some shit.
I could believe that too, but no, he's
he's just partially deaf.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what causes that. That's why it sounds like he has an accent, but it's more of just a
okay.
speech
I know I'm jumping everywhere, but I need to know this guy first before we go back to this story.
Okay.
Who the fuck was that yesterday that gave John Moxley the briefcase?
Oh, that was Gabriel Kidd. He's from New Japan. Gabe Kidd.
Okay. Because I saw this. I said,
yo,
I was literally like, all right, I see this guy. Like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah. No,
wait a minute. I'm sorry. You were watching AEW?
Yeah, the Knicks lost. I needed something to take me out of that funk. Yo, once the Knicks lost, it blew the whole air out of the fucking podcast. That's why me and Hutch had that little conversation about wrestling. And wrestling is a sport. So everybody that's listening and talking about, oh, you talking about wrestling, fuck y'all. And that's from Hutch.
The fact that it took the Knicks to lose for you to watch an
But
AEW programming.
I also kind of wanted to see Samoa Joe in the cage match, which
Fair.
Listen,
God, here we go.
just for the purpose of 80 people interfered, what is the point of a cage now? Like in this era, what is the point of the cage?
Just to cause more harm and violence. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like at this point it legit is just.
It kind of invited people to interfere. It's like, well, now it's no disqualification.
No, the dumb shit is them raising it up and putting it down.
Yeah, just to have Swerve jump off it. It's like it didn't even help them when they put it down. Like shit, this cage helped nobody. Like, fuck.
Like, you know, at this point, just leave the cage door open. Like people are just gonna walk through. And,
Right?
Fuck it, let's go.
Like I think the new cage match should just be an empty arena match. Like
I think that's what they're setting up. They're
like a
setting up for
dailies.
anarchy at the arena.
They did.
Yeah.
So that's what they're setting up.
Yeah.
Is anarchy.
Yeah.
But like it would be like one of those things like, yo, John Moxley and Swerve Strickland should have an exploding ring match at Daly's place with no fans.
No, we can't have that. We remember what happened last time.
Yo, but remember this time, Swerve is the most dangerous man in AEW.
That's why he don't need an exploding
Because
ring.
He's so dangerous. He almost hurt Moxley's fist with his head. Remember that? During the match, he kept headbutting Moxley's fist. And then he kept squeezing Moxley's bicep with his jaw. He's like fucking wrenching in there. Yo, Moxley almost got a fucking cramp in his bicep from as he's wrenching his fucking bicep with his neck. Dangerous. That's why I don't watch. Yo, listen, man. I see it. I don't watch it, but I see AEW. Not like Jimi Hendrix. Ray has no idea where that reference came from.
Nope, I legit don't. That's why I'm like, who?
You can't hear Jimmy.
Oh yeah, okay.
He still doesn't get it.
Nope.
It's okay. Neither do I, Ray. But I'm.
Whatever you just said did not make the mic, Ray.
I know it didn't. Sorry, I forgot. I got to legit speak into it because of Riverside. I'm sorry. I was just like, I got the reference by that point. I was just like, oh yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
So what movie is that from?
Fuck. Hold on. No, I got the reference. I don't. Oh, wait. Hold on. Fuck.
He looked it up.
No, I didn't.
He's trying.
My phone's over
His
here.
glasses are telling him.
Mm-hmm.
These aren't those. These are my normal ones. These are just regular
Right.
shits.
Right.
These are the ones that I could have actually been like, hey, what's that line from?
Meta don't know.
Nah, Meta would probably give me every other movie. It would be like, that is from everything else. But what's actually from? Fuck, hold on. Fuck. Yeah, I'm blanking.
Let it go.
I'm mad.
Let it go.
On that.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, just tell me, please.
White man can't jump.
Yeah, no, that was not coming to my head at all. Goddamn.
She's Woody Harrison put a Jimi Hendrix tape in there. He's like, you can't listen to Jimmy. Like, what you mean? You can't hear him. You don't know what he's talking about.
No.
Ray.
The worst part is now all I can hear is fucking Rosie Perez in that movie.
I want you to appreciate that you was thirsty too. I don't want you to give me a cup of water when I'm thirsty. What the fuck is wrong with you? I love how she said fuck though, because it was like, it was emphasis on the fuck.
Yeah.
So it was like fork, but fuck.
Yeah.
It's like at one point you think you eating. The fuck is wrong with you? I don't have a fork. I get one for you. But then I too sympathize with people who don't have forks.
Sympathize. You gotta be, I too know what it's like to be thirsty.
Word. I don't know any foods that start with the letter Q though. I'll tell you that shit right now, Gigi.
Yo,
I'll be the first to admit it. I don't know any foods that start with the letter Q.
All All I know is quinoa. That's all I got.
He can't.
That's
he
the
can't
one
be
I
on
was
with
thinking of.
Yeah, that's all I can think is quinoa. Or, wait, no, is quiche?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there we go. We got two. We got.
I don't know
two
what
on
the fuck
board.
a quiche or a quail is.
Oh yeah, quail. Wait, no, but would they count that as food? Because
It's a bird.
It's a bird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
People
know,
do
and
eat quail though. It's fucked up.
well, because it's
Do
the
they
nuisance
kill
in
it?
that part of the city, right? They have to fucking kill it.
Damn, why normal guy trying to get me kicked out for that? It's fucked up. Normal guy knew the movie. I just fucked up with the timing of it.
Word, we should.
I know the movie. Don't kick me out. It's fucked up.
He's the only him and Show. I got the reference. Where's it from? I don't know. So where'd you get the reference from?
Cause I know the line. It's just like it's the name ain't coming to me.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. It's not registering where they're from.
Listen, man. Yo, after years of studying The Last Dragon, I actually learned something different.
What'd you learn?
Bruce Leroy, when he was explaining the glow to Lord Charles,
Yeah.
he said, a great warrior can engulf his hands in a glow. And then later on in the sentence, he said, but a true master can engulf his whole body in a glow that's so bright that can, with that such power, can change the world. So, Shonuff was a great warrior because he only got his hands to glow in that match.
But then Bruce
Because he
Leroy-
never truly believed he was the true master, because he was always looking for that next competition to prove himself. That's why he needed Bruce Leroy, or so he thought. But once Bruce Leroy truly believed he was the master, his whole body encompassed in the glow, and that's why his glow was brighter than Shonuff's, and Shonuff sparked out because it once solidified to Shonuff, maybe I'm not the master because he got the whole glow and I didn't.
Gotcha.
This is why we need an origin story for Shonuff, because he was the true hero in this movie, Ray.
I don't know about that.
Bruce Leroy didn't even have a paintbrush for the art. No, come on, Ray. Don't talk about, you don't know the art of making love? You got all those fucking kids. He can't even draw. And he said it's his friend, but it's not his friend. We know it's not his friend.
No, it wasn't his friend.
It was him.
Oh.
Lord Charles said it was nice to meet. All right, back to wrestling.
Back to
Normal
wrestling,
guys, stop fucking distracting Ray.
Facts. There's no
All right,
one guy's fault. That's why I don't-
all right. So we was talking about Orton and Stephanie McCoy.
Yeah, Miles Bourne and Stephanie McCoy. Yes.
Miles Bourne.
Yeah, it's his name.
Okay, like Matt Bourne.
Yes.
All right. I don't know why that made the news.
Because people were going crazy because remember a lot of wrestling fans think, oh, because I like these wrestlers that are females, they have to like me back. Or
Yeah.
so people went nuts because Stephanie McCoy might be taken, and that broke the heart of many wrestling fans.
Bro, there are people still booing Trish Stratus's husband at the Hall of Fame right now.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
Dude, I was one of them. Don't fucking throw it in my face that man took you from me. Yeah. It was true love. He's just using you. True love. That was my first.
First what?
Trish?
Yeah.
That was my first actual like celebrity crush.
Crush? Oh, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
wait, your first what?
Shit. The first woman I've ever saw.
It was that one episode of Raw.
I-
It just turned on.
I didn't know how to see until I saw her because she shines so bright that it opened up my eyes.
Ah, okay. It's
No, but
not
yeah,
so-
I mean,
go get
it's,
some more, ladies.
yeah,
Not
it's
so
the
good.
it's the fantasy, Ray. It's like
Oh,
if they're not taken on TV, they're not taken.
yeah.
That's why everybody hates Dom because he got Liv
Well, they hate Dom because he had Rhea and Liv and just-
fighting over him.
Yeah, it's like
Fucking motherfucker.
Damien. No, they're not. They're not related.
Oh, speaking of Liv,
What's
I
up?
was telling Lady this morning, and maybe you guys can understand what I'm saying because most of the time when I try to explain stuff to you, you don't really understand it. So I'm gonna try to say it as best I can.
Okay.
The dynamic between Rhea and Io is such it's such a good dynamic because you can't really get that with two male superstars. Because when I see those two interact with each other,
Yeah.
I see two friends
Yeah.
that have a bond that can't be broken from competition. Like they might have, they might get heated with each other, but because they always come back to each other and they always look at each other with such admiration that even though, like, because Rhea and Io were holding the title up together, and Io was looking at Rhea like, oh shit, okay, like you're gonna give me a challenge. Somebody else would see something different in that situation. And then Rhea slaps the butt and goes, remember, I'm coming for this.
Yeah.
When Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn wrestle, they hate each other.
Yeah.
They don't have a friendship when they're wrestling. And then they come back together and find a friendship. Like I'm seeing with the two women, this dynamic, it's something different when it comes to friends.
Yeah. It's you know what it kind of equated to? It's like Kurt and Brock had that. That it was that friendly competition that they knew I need someone. It's that iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
That's like we could be friends, but we also have to fight because I know you're that good.
What Brock has that demeanor about him, like I don't give a shit who y'all are. If you're in the ring,
But
fucking,
I'm saying, you remember,
you know,
you remember
yeah,
at the time, like that rivalry that
yeah.
'cause Kurt also had that with
The Team
guy we were
Angle,
talking about earlier.
yeah.
But it's with
Stevie
Brock, it
Richards.
was that it was Steve Richards. But with Brock, he had also that friendly like competition.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Again, a lot of people also think that Rhea and Io's thing is something else. Meanwhile, I agree
Because
with you, it's the competition thing.
well, listen, if you look at it at the surface, that's what it looks like. But when you go down
Yeah,
deep into it,
because
it's
no, and
like,
that's
wait a
also what
minute,
people hope it is. That's what
yeah,
people
no,
are
yeah,
like.
it's
Oh
it's
yeah,
it's,
it's
the
that.
sick,
It's like you sick motherfuckers.
it's the attitude era.
Yeah.
But yeah, but like when you really watch it, it's like, okay, this is something we can't get from the men.
Currently, yeah, because right now there's no one that's like it will be believable. That's like, oh yeah, they have that friendly competition, but then they're still
Yeah,
cool.
because I legitimately believe that Rhea is happy for Io as the champion, and Io is legitimately like, yo, I will give you a shot whenever you want it, and if Rhea wins, good for you. Whereas the guys is like, nah, they still got that selfishness in them. Like, oh, you want a title shot? Yeah, you deserve to be champion, just not while I'm here. When I die and die as champion, you can take it over. But as long as I'm breathing, you can't be champion ever. You can't even be in a match with me. There's levels. Like all of a sudden, now that whole friendship became, nah, you ain't worth it. Like you ain't on my level. Because that's usually one guy has to be a heel and one has to be a face. Where the women, it's getting to the point where it's like, oh, we're just seeing them compete now. Because it's Bianca. Where's Bianca? She was turning into a heel, and we liked it.
I think currently
Even Gigi likes it, and Gigi don't like nothing.
I'm here.
I think unfortunately Bianca's dealing with a finger injury because she showed the other day. Like it
Oh
was
yeah.
swollen, bro. Like that
She
shit.
broke it, right?
Yeah, it's fucking like it looked like there should be a ring there, but it's her finger. It's her fucking finger.
She put a sausage in between her hands.
It's like, god damn. Like it was like that. Like it's like it looked like there was a fucking just. It was like, god damn. Like she fucked up her finger bad. But
I know you, Damon said there's Cody and Orton, but
Cody's Cody and Orton. I feel like there's always that vindictive side of like, especially when they were going at it. It's like Randy still wanted to fucking.
And that's another thing for the men. Cody has to go to another place to face Orton because Orton is so ruthless and he can get to that level.
That's the thing though. Like let's also be honest. Like in situations like that, it never comes off of friendly competition. It always comes off like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, cool. And then you start seeing the turn, and you start seeing the, you're my friend, but I gotta put you down.
I think the closest we ever got to it, and I'm reaching, Ray and Kidman.
Yeah, because even Because the craziest thing, like Ray and Eddie tried. Like you would tell they tried to do the, oh yeah, we're gonna have fun in there, but
Yeah.
then it turned into something else. Like, fuck, there has to
Because
be some
Eddie was such a good heel, it just
Oh,
made
shit.
Ray an even better fucking baby.
babyface. Yeah, it was like there's so many. What about Edge and C? Nah, because bro, they tried to
No.
kill each other. Like, bro, that fucking TLC match, that bro, the clip of fucking Cena has him up here, and it's like, well, here we go. Wee.
Yeah, and it was never they'd never had a friendship dynamic.
No,
Edge and Cena.
no, not at all, bro. He fucking slapped the shit out of his pops. Like
Yeah.
they had no friendship dynamic. Like it's the funny thing is like now again knowing behind the curtain, you start knowing, oh yeah, these guys were good friends, these guys were
Yeah.
good friends, and we're not talking about that. We're talking about
Yeah.
that you could see it on screen.
Characters. Yeah.
We're talking about the characters match up. That it's like, oh, they're good
So-
friends that are having matches.
Like I can see sorry to cut you off.
Oh, good.
Remember we was talking about the exploding death match with Hayabusa and the other dude that
Yeah.
made the I can see Rhea and Io having a match that vicious
Yeah,
and either one of them taking care of each other at the end of the match. Like the match is over and you see them like, yo, they like let's say Rhea got blown up, she's like pouring the water on to make sure that she's okay or to stop her from burning or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can see that happening where you would at the end of like Cody or Orton, you would see like Cody in a different place mentally. Like, I turned into this monster and I can't come back from it. Or Randy Orton is just, I had to do it. You made me do it. You know? Like that dynamic.
yeah, I can see that.
Because I appreciate, to me that seems more real, Ray. Because it's like, yes, I did this in this match because I needed to win, but the match is over and I really didn't want to kill you. Like this is not personal, bro. I did this to win the match. The match is over. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry that this had to come to this. Like I realized what we just did might have been a little overboard. You know?
Crazy. That's what a lot more people should do. Like if you're a baby face in there and it's just like, man, you good? Like I'm sorry. Like fuck, I had to though. Like it's gonna be me or you. Like one of us has
Yeah.
to do this.
Like Baron Corbin still ain't see if Ray was I when he threw him out off the building.
Off the
He didn't
Yo,
give a shit.
how Rey Mysterio show up the next week though? I was like, my guy just got thrown off a building.
He's a superhero, Ray.
Aleister Black got thrown over to AEW. But Ray
With
just
one
said,
eye.
Yo, my guy is still dealing with this one eye.
Yo, bro.
That is commitment. Aleister Black is committed to that role. Because my guy said, nope, I went to a whole nother company, still selling the eye.
There's only
Came
3
back,
people
eyes
that
still
their
open.
eyes popped out. Rey Mysterio, Vader, and Aleister Black. And what's Rey Mysterio and Vader got in common? They wear masks.
Yep.
Even though Vader has nothing to do with his eye, but still.
Yo, but no. Like fucking Vader, his eye legit fucking
Yeah.
HBK and Triple H. See, with them, again, it's a we know real life situation. They were fucking friends. Like they are best friends, those are brothers. But when it came to their feuds, it never felt like friendly competition.
Yeah.
Triple
Because
H
it was
wanted to end Shawn Michaels.
that's how Triple H always was. It wasn't you're fighting me for the title. It's like, no, you're fighting me for my spot. You're fighting me for my money.
Yeah.
You're fighting me to take food away from my kid. It was always that's the difference, right, Damien? What I'm saying is, I think Rhea and Io are not taking this personal. Whereas two male competitors, when they have something on the line, it becomes personal.
Yeah, agreed.
Think about it this way. The last time something like this came personal between two people that are or were friends was Charlotte and Becky. You know, they were
Yeah,
the two
yeah,
best of
fuck
they
that.
were the two best of friends, right? Where, Bailey and Mercedes were friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when people, I don't want to say when they get into the business for themselves, but essentially this is what kind of happened, especially on air. It gets messy and it gets personal and it gets disrespectful. And that's the part. Like there's parts where it can get personal and then it gets personally disrespected. Because that's what happens when you take it personal, like really personal.
Yeah.
So That's that. My spawn went to bed before she could take a shower. I did not realize the time until now. I was like, fuck. I went in, he's gone. Out. Now I have to wake her up extra early tomorrow. And that sucks because she fucking sandbag waking up.
See? You better hope that she's like Rio or EO and she don't take it personal. Because she wake up
I'm her
like Triple
mother.
H.
I'm her mother. I'm not her friend. There's a difference.
But if she wake up like Triple H or Shawn Michaels and then you looking like Ric Flair to her, she might say, I love you, I'm sorry, but then super kick you.
Yeah,
I might just do an ice bucket challenge on her, fuck around and find out.
Yeah, she's about to wake up with the perfect kip up. Just
Yep.
Wake me up.
I'll super kick her ass right into the shower. Exactly. Pow. Shower. Now. You want to go out the window?
Oh,
It's quicker than the stairs. And people don't realize that. Yeah.
The Uber's outside.
Word.
You got to give her the option though. Windows stays. Windows.
Word.
I have to give the option? I don't think so.
Yeah, from Mama Get You Sucker.
Yeah, there's see, me and Toe we were there. We were there.
I don't do move. So you guys can stay with your fucking movie quotes. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. No.
Wait, that was an option? I didn't know we had the option to just say
You don't have an option, Ray.
Oh fuck. Okay.
You're
That's
still
not-
You
an
had no
apprentice.
option.
How am I still? This is bullshit.
Because you only answered one question out of the 4,000.
How am I still? This is
Because
bullshit.
Lonnie quit
Teacher
at being of your intern and you were supposed to keep him
Word.
alive. Lonnie's not
Word.
even in the chats anymore.
You didn't even
Oh,
appreciate
fuck.
him and his
Wait,
imaginary
this is
coffee.
bullshit. By now he's. I have upgraded from a prospect. I'm no longer the prospect here. That's Lonnie. He's
So your
still
prospect
going
don't never show up, so
that's not my
someone got to
fault.
be a prospect.
That was not my fault.
That's
I don't
terrible.
see no patches on your vest, Ray. Where's the
Word.
shirt? Where's the shirt?
Never. I'll never have the shirt.
Oh man.
What else is happening?
Not a lot.
AEW is next week, right?
Yeah.
The Double or Nothing, right?
Yes.
That's the next
Yeah,
one.
Next week is Double or Nothing and NXT Battleground.
Yes.
When do
So
we get Saturday night main event next month?
Right? No, isn't that next week?
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, it's next week.
Oh, that's Saturday?
Yeah, so Saturday
Next
is
week, Saturday?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That works.
so Saturday and Sunday. So we get Saturday night main event Saturday and then Sunday night Double or Nothing on Sunday.
Yeah.
And when is
And
Battleground?
Same Sunday.
Sunday, okay.
Yeah.
WWE must have heard us
so
when we said we ain't paying
so
$60.
we're getting 3 wrestling shows. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes, and 2 of them are happening at the same time.
Yes.
They're not ending at the same time because AEW is gonna end at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
So
Yeah.
so that means Friday night SmackDown,
Yes.
Saturday night main event,
Yes.
Sunday deadline. What is it? Battleground. Okay, whatever. Battleground,
Yes.
AEW Double or Nothing.
Yes.
And Collision.
I saw that wink. Go fuck yourself.
What, isn't Collision on Saturday?
No, it'll probably be on Thursday next week. So as we're recording this, there's gonna be
Collision's
fucking
on now.
Yeah, Collision will be on next week at this time. So yeah.
Is that be honest? The
I
real
thought we
reason
got
why
a
they canceled
break.
Rampage is because the fans were like, "We want to go home," and they couldn't take it out. They couldn't edit that out of the show.
Yeah. All you heard was the audio. Fucking.
Yeah, it's like
Oh my god.
after the first match, you just hear this Joe Clark put the chains on the doors. They're trying to leave. And the fans like, "We want freedom. Give us free. Leave us free." And like, yo, we can't edit this shit out no more. We don't have the system for it.
Nope.
CapCut is asking for a premium subscription, Tony. He's like, fuck that, man. Cancel. Fucking CapCut. Fuck these premium subscriptions, you know?
No, I pay for that shit. It's fucking.
I hear you, but fuck
it's
them.
like, damn. Yeah. This is what we deal with, y'all. To give y'all great creative shit. It's annoying, but hey. But yeah, so next weekend is it's gonna be busy. Shit, I'm gonna have to catch up with all that Monday because I'm not gonna be around next weekend.
Hey, look,
Fuck.
he's already leaving, Damien.
Yeah, I gotta go
Oh, you're leaving?
next weekend. I'm gonna be gone for the weekend. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did you put in that PTO request? Because I don't see it on my calendar.
I don't see it on my calendar either. He was just gonna leave.
Yeah, I was just gonna leave. I didn't think I had to put a PTO.
Oh, so another no call, no show.
Basically.
Yep.
Wow.
He's leaving.
And then he's
on a
wondering
jet
why
plane.
he's still the intern.
Yep.
How am I still the end? Again, I passed it on to Lonnie. That was it.
Did you?
My thing got
You don't
stamped.
get to just say you pass it and then
Yeah,
now
I
all of a
got- my
sudden
thing
that's
got
not it.
stamped.
Nah.
Don't ask who stamped it because I don't
Dude,
know if that was.
did you get your 50,000 votes? Your 50,000 signatures?
Yeah, they were all show though. Took
That
Joe-
definitely doesn't
Joe-
count. Then
Joe
he showed, Joe forges his own signature.
It's
And
okay,
yo,
though. It
dude,
counted.
but those signatures only would have counted if you got your cheeseburger.
Facts.
Fuck.
So, Mr. Ray, I asked you again. Did you get the proper paperwork in?
I thought I did.
See? Now we're gonna have to call
Someone
HR.
accepted the paperwork. I don't know who. accepted the
Someone
paperwork.
get Levi from HR on the phone right now.
Wait, we got an HR department?
Yeah. You don't know Levi?
No.
Because you still a prospect. Levi introduces himself to people. Because you a kangaroo hating. All right.
Recently, Jeff
Mm.
Hardy versus the kangaroo.
Crazy.
Yo, can I
Yeah.
listen? Speaking of Jeff Hardy, I believe Jeff Hardy would be in the position CM Punk is in right now, and claims the best in the world if he would have never did those drugs. I think he's that popular that he would have been one of a top star if he would have never fucked up and did all the and had done the drugs.
Hell yeah, bro. Jeff Hardy. If Jeff Hardy wouldn't have got popped that fucking second time around, like the first one, maybe he unfortunately needed. Like the one where he left in 04? Was it 04? Yeah, 03, 04. End of around there. When he went to ROH and did TNA, and then when he came back in like 06, 07. If when he came back and he would have stayed the course, bro, like he would have been a lot bigger now in WWE aspect. Like he would have been one of those vets right now. And again, no shade and like no shade to him because again, he's still one of the best. The Hardys are still one of the best tag teams ever. But it sucks that he had to keep having that like rehabilitation tour.
Yeah.
Like I was like, Jeff is there, then back, and then like, and it sucks because man, Jeff is one of my favorites, and seeing just how many times that he was like, oh, he's gonna fucking like this is the run. Like, bro, when he won the title at Armageddon, it was like, okay, cool. They finally trust him with it. And then
Shit. Even bigger than that was the match that he had with Undertaker, the ladder match.
Yeah,
that was Undertaker giving his stamp of approval.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm saying you, right now it would have been Jeff Hardy probably at WrestleMania, fucking in that triple threat match or wrestling John Cena. We would have been talking about Jeff Hardy versus John Cena rivalry.
Yeah. Yeah. We would have been talking about that. We would have talked when you talk about Cena's greatest rivals. Jeff probably would have been on that.
Yep. And then Ray would have finally admitted, yeah, Cena can't wrestle because Jeff is the greatest.
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe I would have been like, yo, John Cena who? Like,
See?
It would have been Jeff Hardy the whole time.
But you got sweatband blinded. Blinded by the sweatbands.
Wow.
No,
I
I mean
got
I brought it up
heartbroken.
because
Fuck.
we were talking about John Jones yesterday. And,
Oh yeah, bro,
know.
that situation is crazy.
and also Cena's promo on SmackDown when he said that Randy Orton is the greatest at wasting his potential.
No.
I said it when I was here, by myself on the Tone the Show because Ray was too busy with his baby mama, and he didn't call. He just no call, no show. I said it. It was Jeff. Jeff was the one who wasted all of his potential because this dude won the crowd. Because Randy was athletic, and he was at that point he kept up with anybody, but he wasn't as popular as Jeff. He could have been. But Jeff was like on the top of his game, and then just decided this addiction's too strong for him. Because you can't deny the addiction's a motherfucker.
Yeah, no, that's the sad part. That's like it sucks because you saw, like when Jeff would say he's good, and you could tell like he's in a better place. But addiction fucking sucks, bro. Like it is easier said than done to quit it. And to fucking be able to beat those demons. It's not the easiest road. And in a business like this, where realistically, there's so many people that are pushing for that.
Yeah.
There's so many people that are willing to fucking, nah, man, just it's cool. Do this. Like, we want you to fucking be able to be out there and do this and do this. And there's so many people that are fucking very fucking willing to give you this shit,
Yeah.
And it's weird because they're afraid of people forgetting them. I have never forgotten a wrestler that got injured when they came back. Like, unless it's Duke Sadoshi or fucking Algo Montoya, you know what I'm saying? Someone that was like we never saw and they came from injuries. Like, oh, we didn't even know they were hurt. But like a star up there, like, oh, I'm afraid the fans are gonna forget me. Ain't nobody forgetting Jeff Hardy or AJ Styles or Randy Orton. You know what I'm saying? Like, they come back and people gonna be excited. Like, oh shit, because now instantly they're matchmaking. This guy could wrestle him and he could do this and he could do that and this, that, and the third. Edge came back in the Rumble. We thought he was done for.
Yeah.
And Ray lost his shit. From what I hear, he ripped his shirt off. He's sliding in the fucking living room, screaming at his mom.
You mean when Edge came back to the Rumble as
Yeah.
like,
No,
I lost my shit too.
Like, bro, I popped for that shit. It was fucking.
I
bro,
popped hard.
That bro, when he fucking retired and made that speech, I fucking cried like a little baby because it's like, it was heartbreaking. So to see that, it wasn't that people forgot. It was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, this is happening.
But I mean, I got emotionally scarred after Mark Henry's emotional speech, so I don't get attached when people give those retirement speeches.
That's
anymore.
why I don't trust anybody that wears the color salmon.
Word. Mark Henry don't
It's
know
like
what
it's
he
like
did to
Final
the youth.
Destination too. Anytime I see salmon, I'm traumatized. I know what's gonna happen.
Yep. Somebody he gonna come out of nowhere and beat you up.
That's it.
Wear that salmon suit.
This is why I don't own any
Mhm.
John Cena shirts, just in case.
Yep.
Wait. I will say this: I do want to own at least one John Cena shirt.
I know.
I just to have it in my to be fair, because I'm also a collector. I
Yeah.
need to have at least one shirt.
Uh,
I had a Shawn Michaels shirt. I don't know where it went to. I think I'm gonna have to place a new order for one, but not through the WWE shop because these guys are so fucking expensive. What's up, Kofi?
Yo, what's going
You
on?
know,
Shit.
yo, side note, Coffee and Mr. Black. Coffee. I'm thinking about coffee. My bad.
See?
Kofi.
Coffee.
Damn, my
That's their
bad. I'm
tag
thinking
team
about
name.
coffee. I'm
Black
thinking about
Coffee in the
coffee.
building.
I'm a little tired. My fault. I am so
Y'all
my
just
bad.
fucking
I am so
wrestling
sorry,
fans,
bro.
Oh,
But
hey,
hey,
DJ in the
what's up,
building.
DJ? But Kofi and Mr. Black definitely have a
Muted, DJ.
podcast going on, and we can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you,
And
DJ.
they are doing a phenomenal job. You guys keep at it because your content is funny, and I fucking love you guys. And definitely go on their page, follow them. They got some good shit coming up. So
And how come none of y'all mentioned that I should be on the Knicks helping them out? That's for
wow,
another day, Kofi. But you know what? Sorry.
Well, yo,
fix
That's
your
right.
sound. Fix your sound. Fix your sound.
We
Fix
can't
your
hear
sound.
we can't hear you,
still can't hear
DJ.
you.
But I'm pretty sure
Oh.
he said that I was right.
Yo, Kobe did say he wants us on there. We gotta try to to make something happen. Do a huge collab with those guys. Oh man.
What was you talking about before?
Um,
Gigi wanted coffee.
Well,
I
we're talking
did.
about
I
merch
definitely
first.
did want
That's it.
coffee.
Yo, I feel like I might have to order a new John Cena shirt because I know
Oh,
I had.
there you
Oh,
go.
John Cena shirt. Yes,
Yeah.
I know I
I
had
would
one
need
somewhere.
one.
I have
I
like
need a
a
Shawn Michaels one. Again, I had one. I lost it, and it's just
no.
a
You have
sad
that.
moment.
I had the fucking John Cena 06 one with the bulldog in the front.
Oh,
I
that was
had one of
nice. I
those,
like that one.
and I have no clue where the fuck it is. And I'm like, God.
I liked some of the designs that they came out with Cena, but because I was writing and I hated Cena, because I didn't grow up to John Cena. Okay,
I
John
did.
Cena showed up very much in the early stages of my adulthood.
Okay.
Okay, so understand, we definitely was like John Cena sucks.
Yeah.
We were always part of the crowd of John Cena sucks. I only like him now because he doesn't come out as often. He's always entertaining now.
Yeah.
It was
Listen, when we were getting John Cena shoved down our throats because of Vince McMahon, we couldn't stand it anymore. We saw what was happening.
Yep.
Okay. Championships after championships. Look how many times Charlotte won and it was shoved down our throats. Look how many times Roman was shoved down our throats before he actually found himself, before he became the OTC, before he became our tribal chief. We didn't want his fucking cousin, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who we all cheered for. He admitted he put his own cousin's hand up. We booed. And that's the first time The Rock got booed while being in the ring. And it wasn't towards him, obviously. But you would think that getting the rub from your own family member, especially at that point in time, everybody was cheering for The Rock. No matter what he did, he cheered because he came back for a second. And then this happened and we still didn't like it. So it's, I was part of that crowd with John Cena. We just hated him.
right. And DJ is blaming Ray for because he couldn't hear us either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yo,
Hopefully he's able to get back.
come on,
Hopefully.
DJ.
No, yeah, but
Let this app be nice to you, man.
yeah. See, Gigi, Ray would never appreciate how we feel about Ray because he was born on the day that John Cena was the prototype.
Oh,
So he has that connection. Like Ray thinks that his zodiac sign is the prototype.
I-
I'm a
it's
cancer.
in
though.
the stars.
I'm a
Ray's aligned with it. That's what it is. He's been manifesting this moment for his
Mhm.
whole entire existence.
Mm-hmm.
Keep manifesting it. It will come, anything you put your mind to will come true. Including thinking that
Word.
for yourself. Ray.
Word.
John
And
Cena still sucks.
That table, I see it. Becky. And he does. Come on.
I still like it. I still appreciate it. I expected more from him. I'm just saying. With Cody. That's all. I expected more from my WrestleMania match. That's the thing.
It's okay. 17 times. That's all we needed.
That don't impress me.
Broke the record.
That don't impress
It
me.
would impress me more if you would have put on a better match.
It would have impressed me more if he didn't fucking steal Ray's run. Rey Mysterio stole that shit from
It's
him.
okay. Ray,
Yeah, listen.
Bygones be bygones. It's okay.
Ray still ain't recover from that.
I think he did. He has a Hall of Fame.
No,
Okay, he's a Hall
No,
of Famer.
he has a fucking heating knife that he rubs on his bicep. There you
Hold
go.
on. We can hear you. Yay!
There you go. You know what it was? DJ came in when we was talking about black coffee, and the thing was like, wait, who's? And it got scared. Who was black coffee?
Uh-oh. Well, you got to stir it like coffee. I know that.
Word. I tried to stir it up.
We gotta stop talking about coffee because I will make me some right now. I've been yawning. I'm tired. You have coffee?
Wait, what are you drinking?
Well, it's mushroom coffee, but yeah.
Oh, you're on mushrooms?
Wait. No, is that the healthy mushroom coffee thing? That the one that you don't need coffee for?
No, because I always put a little bit of coffee in this because there's no caffeine in mushrooms. So, but yeah, there
It's
is
not the
mushroom
one
in
that
here.
shit
trips
that's
you
on
out. It's the
Instagram.
healthy shit, though. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
you
I
don't
mean, you
need
don't want me
coffee. You
tripping
could just
balls
have
on the show,
shrooms.
do you?
I mean, I want you. It makes it easier for me.
I mean, I have.
All do.
I started to start tripping while I was on the podcast.
Why do you think I fuck with y'all so much? I'm waiting for somebody to
guys'
be.
eyes will
I
start-
don't think DJ, you should be asking me these
Yeah,
type
maybe
of
not.
questions. Because I would have been like, yeah, because I did it, too, man. So like, you know.
Oh, do it.
All the
One of these
dreams.
days, we're all just gonna take one before we start.
No, listen,
Oh,
I was
damn.
doing really great. I remember that.
Record and just see what happens.
I remember that. I was like really good, and then towards the end, I was just like real cheeky like this, and then I was like, "Okay, we gotta go. All right, I'm so happy we're done." 'cause I'm
Everybody's
about to
eyes are
trip
dripping out
right
of their
now.
head right now.
He's like,
No, it doesn't get like that. It's not this that would be trippy. It's more of like my pictures and everything like that. So it's not what I'm looking at directly. Is like basically just everything around me. So like I'll see like this, like I have a Dark Phoenix picture here, and I'll just start seeing the flames like go like that
Uh-oh.
until I actually look at it. Because it's always the backgrounds. It's not like what's essentially right in front of my face.
Oh yeah, I can't take that and have pictures of Sting over here. I'll be. And you'll see me running down the hallway.
I'm just looking at my
Sting!
That Chucky's moving. That Chucky's moving.
No,
That's all I see now. All I see is red. Why do I see red, guys? All I see is
so
red.
fun. It's so fun.
All
Hi,
right.
DJ.
Hey.
I'm about to get me coffee now, but
Yeah.
not mushroom coffee. No,
Oh, wait.
no. I have responsibilities in the
I have
morning.
responsibilities.
Oh no, someone made normal guys.
I
look bad.
do.
Sorry, normal guy. Hope
Come
you have a
on,
good
normal
Aw,
guy.
well, fuck them.
one.
Fuck them. And
Bring
if
'em
it's
on,
us,
we'll-
then, you know, shit happens.
Give him the link.
I know it's not us.
We'll straighten him out. Give him the link.
word.
Whoa. Where's this we? Hold up. No,
Well, no, I'll spend 3 hours telling that motherfucker go fuck himself. I got nothing better to do because John Cena's our champion. So of course there ain't no wrestling to talk about because they ain't wrestling no more.
I'm gonna get
So
me
bring that
coffee now.
motherfucker
DJ's
here, normal guy.
and we can hear him. He can hear
Word.
us. I'm getting coffee now.
Let's
Alright.
get them likes up, y'all. Let's get them likes up.
Word.
Wait, let's get DJ's opinion on this. DJ, so what is your thoughts on the lovely relationship between Miles Bourne and Stephanie McCoy?
He's just throwing it in your face. You haven't been here for 3 minutes yet. That's racist, Ray.
I just wanted to get
Right.
DJ's
I
comment.
mean, we got enough going on in the world for me to have to get on this podcast and face racism.
Word.
You know?
Why are you agreeing with me?
Oh my god, that was perfect. I'm glad I didn't leave just yet. Like,
Gigi, are you also agreeing that this is somehow racism? I don't know how, but okay.
I mean, Jesus.
I mean,
You're-
right?
You're about to have the.
You just said it. You
I
know,
mean, the people in the chat are about to.
You-
They're about to go outside and they about with picket signs and everything, Ray.
Word.
Like
See? That's why you're going away.
Yeah.
You're just proving the
Shit.
point to be right. Don't do that. You're just making yourself look bad, bro.
And it's fucked up, Ray,
Terrible.
because DJs where they riot over there.
Yeah, we
They
do.
don't got no problem. It's fucking
Yeah, we do.
Thursday. We rioting. Shit.
Like, yeah, we
All
do.
I did was ask the question. God damn.
Shit.
They'll have you
I-
on your picture on a billboard over here, bro.
Word.
I don't see it. You know, like I'm trying to like yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
a
either.
weird, you know, it's an odd pairing.
I agree.
Yeah.
And sometimes odd pairings are the ones that work out the best,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy.
But
See,
hopefully
you
he's a
know,
better dude than that that motherfucker that they were talking about in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I agree. Just
I had
for
a
right
joke.
now, I'm gonna say odd. But
Odd.
let's see how it goes.
I had a joke. I had such a dark joke. Oh my god. I'm gonna walk
No.
away.
What were you gonna say?
This
Is that
day.
an off-air joke?
Oh man.
How
So
can she
you
be
know,
with no
yes,
anyway?
yes. We hope that that he is better than the douchebag that Tool heard about in Mexico. Just making sure that he knows it too, since he's just partially
He's deaf too in Mexico. He got a thing for partially deaf people. Is that why you didn't want to fucking drop drop his name, Ray, when DJ went to go see it?
I can't.
Cause he can hear.
I'm sorry.
That's see now that's body shaming, Ray. It's
No,
racism
I
and
didn't
body
say
shaming.
that.
That's
No,
fucked
Oh my
up.
god. I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
it's on me.
I'm so very sorry.
I'm just like the minute she said it, I'm like, oh, she went there.
I did. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hey, listen. At least he doesn't have to hear half the bullshit that people say. That's why I stay off social media.
So I want to remind everyone we are back
Look at his raised
tomorrow
face.
at 9:00 with the
Oh my
Tone
god,
Show.
we're
So
terrible. Oh my god.
No, we're not terrible. He fucking he's with Stephanie. He's winning. Fuck
I'm
him.
about to say, yeah.
He's winning. Yeah.
If I was,
Nah.
I'm like, you can say
When the
anything you
title
want
nigga
about me. You
Yeah.
can't even.
It's
You
like-
feel like you
oh,
can't even hurt my
husband.
feelings.
Yeah. Do you think Trish Stratus's husband is still to this day like, yo, they fucking booed me? Nah.
Nah.
I done stood up and said, please boo my ass.
Yeah, I
Motherfucker.
mean-
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm boinking Ebony Clark.
Oh my
Shit.
god, I'm getting coffee
Yeah,
now.
I'm
I'm getting
boinking her.
coffee.
Shit. What movie's that from, Ray?
I had no clue. It's just
Jesus Christ. Lethal Weapon 4.
Oh yeah, why would I know that fucking line out of the
Because
movie?
it came out while you was alive, Ray. You was alive during Lethal
He was
Weapon 4.
alive.
Fucking Jet Li was in that
You know how many
motherfucker.
movie I was alive for? And I just
And you don't know none of them.
no.
You don't know none of them.
I'm
Jet
saying
Li was. You ain't see a Jet Li movie?
I have. There's a lot of Jet Li movies.
Shit. Fucking
Romeo Must Die.
Young
I thought that
Bingby. Young Bingby. You know what Young Bingby means?
was-
Young Bingby means Young Bingby. Forefather.
Where the fuck was that from?
Lethal Weapon 4. I'm reciting the whole thing. Holy shit, Ray. DJ, we gotta put this man back in school or something.
See what happened when Blockbuster went away.
Yeah.
I've seen the movies though, DJ. It's just he picks them up.
He lives in the
pure
TikTok
lines.
era. He got no sense of control.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say attention span. Like that's fucked up. I got that. It's just
Apparently you don't.
Are you sure, Ray?
I got an attention.
I mean, you got enough attention span to cockbox, but I mean,
Other
other than that,
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I told you to get my name. Apparently, it has no value anymore in this business. It's
See,
No,
that's why
she-
he gave you a name, but you
yeah,
didn't
and
validate
she
him.
said that you said.
Yeah. She called you and you left her on red.
Oh, fuck, my bad. I
She
might
said,
have
"Who's
known
this
you
sexy
back then.
chocolate man that's trying to holler at me, Ray?" And Ray was like, "I don't know."
You got DJ like, yo, Ray, yo, wait, why you leaving?
Got me standing there with a T-shirt in my hand.
Word, shit, signature nobody wanted.
DJ had to sit through a whole Evolve taping for that.
Word, shit.
And then here's Linux. Oh, the heart wants what it wants. Now he's quoting movie lines to us.
Word, right? Shit.
Oh shit, yo, what's going on, Leo?
Hey, listen, man, I ain't mad at neither one of them. As long as they happy, and as long as they realize I still got a chance.
So there's still a chance,
Right? Yeah, because Ray mentioned it. It's like, we develop these relationships with these characters. So when when the news breaks that they actually have a personal life, people get mad. And I'll be on some, nah, it's fine. Because Mercedes Monet is not Mercedes Bernardo. So she could do whatever she wants as Bernardo. But Monet is mine.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? that's Toast80s right there. We a power couple.
Oh.
Toast80s.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta sing the song you were singing this morning in the chat. That's gonna impress Mercedes.
Yo, first off, don't bring that up because y'all disappointed me. I had to put it in twice.
Bro, I didn't know.
And Hutch woke up from a deep sleep and replied to me.
My bad. I don't know what conversation
How
we
was
got
that
into.
work?
That was like, I was
Yo, dude, I shit you not. I did that in a lot of group chats, and the first person to instantly respond to that was my aunt of all people.
I was like, damn. At one point, I was like, I'm just gonna voice record the rest of the song. Like,
Shit.
I had to listen to it after. I was like, it's such a good song.
That could have been for her, and you fucked it up, Ray.
I'm sorry.
He could be like, look, watch, my friends are gonna chime in right now, and then
Yep.
No one.
Mhm.
No one.
And then
She
she
said,
sees
"Look,
Ray, and she's like, "Oh, I know him." And then you just put up a post or something else, like, "See, that nigga don't know you." Shit.
my man was at the beach break, and
Oh, so he got to see Ricochet versus Zach Gowen?
Yeah, one-legged man in an ass kicking contest.
No.
literally.
And I'm not talking about Zach Gowen. Yo, Leon, since you was there, what is the purpose of that fucking cage? What was the purpose of it, Leon? You tell me. You was there. They told you. I know they put the disclaimer on your seat. Appreciate that, Lennox.
Wait, why did you put a question mark? Are you asking us if we're hilarious?
Because he don't know. He's like, this
he's
shit
like,
is
I don't
so
know what I'm
crazy.
looking-
I don't know if I should be laughing or crying. Like that's what that question
Wait, are
mark
you
is.
guys trying to be funny? Because if not,
Yeah, right. It's
Yeah,
like, are
he's
they
like-
just as crazy,
Yeah,
or are they trying to be funny?
because he saw Casino. You know why that's relevant, Ray?
why?
No, I'm asking you. Do you know why that whole you're funny? No, I'm
'Cause
sorry.
that's why I amuse you.
I'm sorry.
Goodfellas.
Not Casino. Goodfellas. Yes,
Yeah, I know. I
Goodfellas.
was like, wait a second, you sure Casino? Because I know what line you're trying to get that.
What was the line?
Do I amuse you? Am I a clown? You going with the Joe Pesci line, no?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Am I your entertainment to you?
Yeah. Maybe he's seen that.
I think I seen it.
Y'all stay on race cake because it's easy.
It's
It's easy to fuck
I
with
be
Ray.
watching these movies, but not be getting the fucking lines that they want me to get.
Well, and Ray, like, I mean, see, y'all don't. Ray do stuff, y'all. Like he don't let that fool you. Like Ray,
Word.
What I be doing? I don't know nothing.
As soon as we off the fucking air, he be saying some shit. He be like,
and I'm starting to think he a little like I think he got a thing for race here. I want to like when the respect card comes out, I want to see the winners and losers. Is it balanced or is it swaying one way or the other? Like, I
Word.
want to see.
and you also got to go geographical too, because whoever is from a country that's closest to the Kangaroos might not win that match neither.
See,
Wait, I think the whole card is from the U.S. I don't know if
See.
there's anyone that's gonna be
Racist.
close
See?
to the-
Can't get one Australian chick in there. Yo, Australian
didn't
chicks
have
are
the
bad, not for
yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
We didn't have the budget for that. You know how much is the flight
The
from
budget.
Australia?
Just tell them I'm gonna be there. They'll come on their own fucking accord. I'm
Right,
cute,
because you
Ray.
gotta get, because you need that money to get my plane ticket.
Word.
Yeah, see, we gotta try to get DJ here. We don't got the budget for the flight. We're gonna try to get it.
The budget.
We're gonna get a sponsor.
Getting
for
everybody's
DJ's
plane
flight.
ticket.
Word.
Who else do I gotta get a plane ticket for?
Me?
You flying in from the Bronx?
To Jersey? Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
That bridge is crazy, Ray. GPS don't know what to fucking do after that bridge.
I
And
know.
yo, GPS be like, go off one of them exits. We'll figure it out later.
One of them.
Yeah. You
We
in the
should
Bronx,
know.
you
We have-
10 minutes
we have
away.
show all the
Yeah.
time.
Word. You in the Bronx, you 10 minutes away. The minute you get on that bridge, I said freaking see you like 4 hours. Like what? I'm going right over the bridge. I don't know where it's at. Get off exit 74. You on exit 2. Like wait, what? And then boom, right there on the side, they go exit 74. When the fuck that pop up? Then exit 3 show up. Like what? The fuck? Shit. Motherfucker.
Well, I guess we gotta try to get a budget. If y'all want to sponsor the show, contact us.
Word.
Absolutely.
Today. We might
Get
need
that
more
Cash App
sponsorship.
up there, Ray.
Yeah, we're gonna put the Cash App up there if y'all want to hit up the.
Word.
Cash
Join
App.
the OnlyFans.
Yep, we need that too, just in case. Extra monies. Everything at Respect Wrestling.
Ray, how many girls you got doing OnlyFans? Damn, you gotta think about it.
We can't
Word.
talk
He
about
got,
it on here.
he got quiet there. He signed the MDA. The MBA, no disclosure, non-disclosure agreement. Did he fuck me up with that? Now I don't know what the fuck to call it.
And
Yeah.
this is I've been listening to the transcripts of this trial. This is the most baby oil I've heard about.
Listen,
We're gonna talk
that
about that
sounds
shit
like
tomorrow,
a
DJ.
that
You wanna
sounds
get
like
in
a different episode that we get into.
tomorrow? We're gonna talk about that shit,
Yeah,
DJ.
that's gonna be tomorrow.
I'm gonna send you the link.
All right.
That, and I haven't heard back from this OnlyFans chick neither. So
Well, damn.
Oh, so
Yeah, she hit
emailed
me
you,
up.
But then,
she hit
Well,
me
damn.
up. See, that's the thing, Ray. That's why I take the shit so personal. Because they come at your boy and they try to riz me, but they ain't got game. And then I show them what game look like. They this nigga
Oh, wait.
is too serious.
He real.
Word. That's what happened. Like, oh wait, he ain't intimidated by my ass.
Absolutely not.
Word. And they start going out with other wrestlers, Ray.
oh shit.
All right, let's get back to wrestling.
All right. Ray be putting us off track.
Yeah, for real.
That's terrible.
That's crazy.
That's
I ain't gonna
terrible.
say I did that. It wasn't. me.
Ray got a bigger roster than WWE. Hey. Whoa.
In all weight classes too.
Word. All geographical locations except for Australia for some reason. The
Right.
kangaroo.
Yep. Tag team champions and everything.
Mm-hmm. Thick and juicy. Yeah. You know, it's funny, DJ. I don't know if you know this, but Willow Nightingale was in the tag team in the independent, and their name was Thick and Juicy.
I can see that.
Who was the tag team partner? Valentine.
Brooke Valentine.
Brooke Valentine. It's
That
funny
makes
because
sense.
who was the juicy one? Because Brooke was thicker than Willow. So is Willow juicy?
I guess they left it up to our discretion.
Yeah, that's right. They
Interpretation,
could
whatever
change
you want.
places, I guess.
Whatever.
Why does it have to be one or the other? Why can't they both just be thick and juicy? 'Cause
That's what I'm
essentially they
saying.
both-
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
it. There's not one and one. The team, it's a team effort, but they're
Right.
not together anymore. As Willow is doing her own thing on AEW, where she is going to be. She's the first female to actually be part of Anarchy as a wrestler.
All I know is Cesaro
Is
put
she-
his hands on her, so he
Oh.
threw her into the cage, into the side rail. You saw that?
Because I think all the times we had Anarchy was always
Yeah, just men.
just men have like a men faction, all men faction.
Mm-hmm.
But this one right here is gonna have Willow Nightingale and Marina's chauffeur. Took me a second to get that name out. Wow. So I'm kind of excited for this because I want to see what they're gonna do with them.
They gotta do
Because that
something
would
crazy.
That would be a hell of a dynamic. You got fucking Anarchy in the stadium, and then the women are wrestling each other. What happens when Cesaro goes up the elevator and he sees Conan and LAX beating up the fucking FTR, and then he goes up the next flight and Willow's there?
Who knows? We'll see
We shall
when that
see.
time comes, and that would be next week's episode since we thought it was this week's episode.
Word.
Yeah, I could have sworn it was this weekend. I was like, oh no, so they're competing with WWE. Okay. So yeah, next week's
Must have
episode.
been them
we'll give our
shrooms Ray
predictions
was talking about.
for all that.
Yeah. Yeah, DJ.
I was gonna say, what else we got?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think. Okay, here you go. Logan Paul and Jey Uso are main event, Saturday night main event. One, You think that this shit happened way too fast of a storyline for them to just have that main event? And two, why is Logan Paul starting it? Why is Logan Paul the first?
Because
Out of the
Saturday
fence.
night, because Saturday night's main event is basically a house show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Like,
take it that serious.
there's wrestling
It's a
artists
house
on-
show.
on
It's
that
something
show.
fun for us to watch. They're gonna flip around. He's gonna get caught. He's gonna he's gonna get a super kick in his mouth, splash, and we're gonna be eating Saturday night. Like that's come on, you know. This is Hogan versus Cowboy Bob Orton. You know, like there was no reason for Cowboy Bob Orton to have a title shot, but it's
None.
Saturday night's main event. He's a good heel. Let's just go with it.
That's basically what it is. They're just selling tickets. Logan Paul's name sells tickets. Jey Uso sells tickets. It's gonna just sell. You know? So again, it's like DJ said, it's a glorified house show. It's
Which
not
is
on
fine.
a premium live event.
Yeah, I'm okay
This
with
is,
it
I
being a house
mean,
show.
it could have been in Saudi, remember. It could be 10 times worse.
Yeah, which I mean, Crown Jewel now is in Perth.
Yep.
Yep. That's gonna be fun.
Now, if Ray can get us some tickets, let's
Word.
go on over there.
To
Right?
Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all
The
get
Kangaroo
this
Hunter.
coffee?
Don't you get a discount with all the
Yeah.
times you went over there?
I haven't been to Australia.
All of a sudden.
You know how expensive it is to go to
Yo,
Australia?
you notice how when Ray lies to you, he talks to you like you wanted his kids. I'm not your father, young man. I never been to Australia. I don't know Stephanie McCoy.
Stephanie.
John Cena's the best of all time. You see how he lies?
Oh, here we go.
Y'all think
I'm
they
trying to
go on the
find
book?
what we can talk about.
And where do
Yo,
you get the Max Headroom glasses from?
Word. Yo, I thought Boris said, y'all think they're gonna do Booker T versus Punk, and I'm like, what? And then I said, do you think they're gonna book?
He looked a little bit
Punk
closer.
Cena?
That would be interesting.
Right? Just Booker T out of nowhere
Look at
just came
T
up.
out of nowhere with CM Punk.
5 times. Punk versus Cena has to happen, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of the last matches Cena has.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than likely. Well, they confirmed his last match is going to be in Boston, too. They confirmed his last
Boston.
match in December.
Yo,
will be in Boston.
let's not talk about Boston right now, Ray.
I'm sorry.
You know, you always find a way to just poke it at me, right, Ray? You just like to fucking poke the bear, Ray. Poke the bear. You didn't even show up yesterday.
Uh-oh.
I had a meeting. I'm sorry.
I had a
Uh-oh.
meeting. You're the reason why the Knicks lost.
Uh-oh.
You got Karl Anthony Towns in foul trouble early.
Uh-oh. Come on, Ray.
It's okay. Y'all still at 3-2.
You see this shit? Y'all still at 3. Like,
Wait, what are you,
I'm a
He's a
Miami
Mets
fan or
fan.
something?
I'm not a Knicks fan.
he's a Miami Heat fan.
Yeah.
Not even a Miami Heat fan. He's a Miami Heat fan.
Yeah.
Since when?
Ron James.
No. It was actually before. It was way before. Shaq was still on the team when I was fucking cheering for the
So
Miami.
Dwayne Wade got you.
Yeah, more than likely.
And I repeat. That
It's
bullshit.
still fuck Boston, but I'm just saying, like, y'all
Mhm.
got this. It's gonna be okay.
When we talk about the Knicks, it's fuck Boston. When it's John Cena, he want to go to Boston.
Oh, here we
Yeah.
go.
See?
Speaking of John Cena
Yeah, let's go back to
and
John
what
Cena.
he's done to
Yeah.
our truth.
Yeah,
Hey, Ron.
I almost
should've
woke up in time to
stopped-
see that.
Ron should have.
I saw that match. Yo, DJ, I saw Randy Orton versus John Cena 3 times because I had to go back because I fell asleep all 3 times during that
Mhm.
match. All 45 minutes of that match, I was like,
You're sleep deprived. You don't get to say that's not
no,
nice.
I was fully awake when I rewatched the Fatal 4-Way. right?
Just because you were fully awake at that moment does not mean you're not sleep deprived. You're still gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
this couch feels comfy.
No, well,
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
get up now.
when
Let's
Drew
do this again.
McIntyre comes out, Charlotte Flair comes out, and John Cena come out, I'm instantly.
Well,
But I had a cup of coffee. I got the cinnamon roll 8 cups.
Ooh.
Not bad. It's a hint. You know, it's
I put
like
cinnamon in
cinnamon
my
bun.
coffee.
Yeah, see?
I can roll with cinnamon.
But what'd you think of that match, DJ?
It like you said, it was kind of especially the first 15 minutes of the match is like a typical John Cena match. Like we're blocking AAs and I'm just like, man, just like for real, like, and then I don't know how many referees got knocked out. I mean, it just,
Oh, yeah, it was the one referee and then like 5 people that are the producers.
Hurricane, Jamie
Nick
Noble.
out, yeah.
But let's talk about the one that's the most important. Nick
Yeah, that
Aldis.
blonde dude. Oh, I thought you said
I was gonna say I was thinking about the blonde dude too, but no. Nick Aldis actually got RKO'd. Is this us leading to a possible match between Randy Orton and Nick Aldis?
I would have loved to see that at WrestleMania. But
I would love to see that at
so.
SummerSlam.
I'm about to say the Slam is coming up.
I don't want to look back into. I wish I could have seen that at WrestleMania. Now I'm looking to the future. That's it. SummerSlam. That could be a dope SummerSlam match.
Because the draft is happening soon, right? I keep hearing.
But listen, does it really fucking matter if it even
but-
happens? Like,
What I'm saying
Does anybody
is,
ever stay on their show?
Yeah,
no,
but-
exactly.
when they get
That's why I'm
drafted.
like, does it even fucking matter anymore? Is the draft?
But
Oh
what if-
my god, we got
what if
drafted.
they use the draft to make Nick Aldis a wrestler now and no longer a GM?
Oh, that they actually draft him and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you gotta wrestle. Who do you replace him though as a GM?
Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan, baby. Thank you, Ray. I've been waiting for this whole time to introduce Hogan into the storyline. Nah, I just fuck with you.
Oh, it's gotta be
Don't forget
Slick
tomorrow
Rick.
we are back.
Yeah, give Teddy. Yo, dude, Teddy Long and Ric Flair. Because you get Ric Flair to yell at somebody and Teddy Long to put him up against The Undertaker. In a tag team match.
Yo.
Going against
No,
the
but-
Undertaker. player.
Word. But does it matter who we get to replace Nick Aldis?
No, I'm just asking, who do you get to replace Nicole?
It does matter because they are essentially as a GM for SmackDown and a GM for Raw. If Nick Aldis unless Nick Aldis ends up getting that contract where he's a GM, right? He moves Randy Orton, but Randy still comes around and just fucks with him, and that way it won't be a conflict of interest, so to speak, since they're not on the same brands.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
they
that
still
'cause-
because right now Nick Aldis is doing a fantastic job as a GM. We all want to see him wrestle again. I mean, it's Nick Aldis.
Mhm.
But him playing the role as a GM, he's doing a phenomenal job at it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like who if you were to replace him, who would it be?
Jordan Gable. Is Jordan Gable?
Jason
From
Jordan.
Jason Jordan. There you
Jordan Gable.
go.
Bro,
Yo,
you put his name and Chad Gable's name together.
there you go. And the ultimate male.
Yo.
These two have combined to create one.
That's it. Shit. They got El Grande Americano. They could have fucking El Tango El Gato and Los Pantalones.
Yo. Not that.
You can
The
have little
one
Jimmy.
movie reference I actually
Right?
fucking got, and I said, don't fucking do that shit.
How about little Jimmy for GM?
Right?
Little Jimmy.
Shit, we can have that anonymous GM come back. He always,
Oh,
he
no.
did pretty good.
The
No.
laptop?
Yeah, the
Not the
laptop.
laptop.
No. No. I'm
Bring
gonna
that
veto that.
laptop. I
No.
thought we-
No, it was the dumbest thing, but it was the most entertaining thing at the same time.
Say, oh wait, the laptop has something to say. Oh, look.
Can I have your attention, please?
I'm like, this is
They had shit else to do but to fucking rib us with this bullshit.
Word.
Dude, I felt like I was doing the Easter Bunny with my daughter. With this. Look over there. Oh, see, look at the egg. You know, that's how.
Underneath the bed. Look.
Yeah, the bunny came around and put the egg underneath the couch cushion. Isn't that something?
Don't need any of the chocolate that's not in the egg.
Right.
that's left for the bunny, but it's not edible. All right, I think Lennox is a little behind us. But nobody wants Hogan as SmackDown GM. Because Hogan needs to be on Raw.
Oh, jeez. So you want the crowd to, to get their boo lungs going, huh?
Yeah, Start the week off straight.
No, I will not do
Be
this.
ready. Boo.
Yeah.
Boo.
No, I mean, listen, we got. Here you go. This one is for DJ. Because he's not going to see this one coming.
Mhm.
You know who could be the GM of SmackDown?
Who's that?
Gail Kim.
You're
welcome.
Oh, look at you with a good
You're
one.
welcome. See that?
Yeah. You like he
Face
solved
out
the
now,
whole
right?
thing. It's like he solved the whole mystery.
That's right. Print that motherfucker. That's the end of Endgame.
Or would she make that much of an impact the way Nick Aldis has?
I think
want
for
to
the
say
the folks that remember Gail Kim, yes. Like for any folks that are watching, they remember who Gail Kim is. I think she would make an impact. For the folks that are a little bit younger, like she's gonna have to, they're gonna have to get acquainted with the character.
Yeah.
She might even have to do like a couple of wrestling things to remind people of who she is, and then that'll get everybody else on board. But overall, yeah, I think she can do it.
Yeah. I think so too. Shit, and then it'll make the women's division a little stronger. But also with the TNA shit, how many people that watch TNA and see that she's gone now, she working in WWE, their minds are instantly like, oh, is SmackDown gonna be where we see Joe Henry? Is SmackDown where we gonna see Homeboy over here? It's gonna instantly talk about TNA now.
His name and he appears. I believe in
And Hulk Hogan.
That made me not clap when you did that.
Yeah, fucking Joe Henry.
You said his name. You said his name.
Now play the Macho
I'm not
Man.
sure. I'm not sure
man.
if I had that much
I love that
confidence
song.
in Gail Kim being the GM the way Nick Aldis runs it. And it's nothing. Gail Kim is dope, but to set some type of like the authority that she can have in a sense of way where it kind of delivers more or less how Nick Aldis does. I feel like being that because she is part of the women's division, it's going to come off more catty.
Well, the issue is that Stephanie McMahon is the greatest female heel because she's the only female that we've ever seen run wrestling, and when she didn't take shit from nobody, we believed it. Meanwhile, she proved time and time again she was not a wrestler.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It was just one of those like
not a wrestler.
She embodied the empowerment of fucking upper management.
Right.
So I mean, if Gail Kim can do that, I think that would be something. Have another strong woman like that. It's just because she's such an accomplished female wrestler. If it's more of a realistic, like, bitch, I'm your boss.
Right.
And not, I'll fuck you up. Because that's kind of what Nick Aldis has right now. Like, don't forget I'm your boss. And I'm doing this shit as, like, he has that hint of, I can fuck you up. But I'll fire you first. Because, I got that power. I unlocked that stage a couple months ago. I can fire you now. If they do that dynamic, I think Gail Kim would have a good edge.
Okay, I can see that.
'Cause that's one of the problems that when a wrestler is in charge, that's one of the problems that they have. It's always I'm the wrestler first and not the boss. When Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce are I'm the boss and I'm taking this role seriously like I am management and I was a wrestler before. Like
Yeah,
if I
with
have to, I'll
them,
fuck you up.
yeah, with them, it's almost like they're trying to make you forget. Hey, yeah, we know what we're doing in there,
Yeah.
but just remember we're management.
Word.
It's like when Samoa Joe was Regal's assistant. That's like, just give me a reason so I can touch you.
Word.
Like,
Oh, Austin. Please hit me so I can defend myself.
That was good.
Yeah. Shit, did that lady ever recover from that she dislocated every bone in her body, right? that's
Let her tell it. Yeah.
You're right. It was a traumatic
She
experience.
needed a bacchiotomy after.
Word. Spinal. No, but yeah, Austin was saying that it was a throttle problem with it.
Well, you saw you probably saw the videos where he was just trying to get on the ramp and he was crashing all over the place. So
yeah,
he says it's a throttle problem. I think it was a Steve Weiser problem. That's just me.
Yeah, that and they bought the wrong 4-wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
You get that 4-wheeler that goes maybe 20 miles an hour max.
Yeah,
you'll be all right. You don't need one that goes 80 miles an hour going down the ramp. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. 30 miles an hour looks fast when you're going 15 feet. You'll be all right.
Yep. And you're going downhill on a narrow ramp. You only need about, like you said, you only need about 25, 30.
Word.
It'll look good.
Yeah. I mean, when Andre the Giant was on that motorized ring, no one gave a shit how fast that went.
No, we did. And when he kicked Haku out of and Bobby Heenan out.
Word. Get the fuck off my shit. You lost.
I was hollering. I was just like, oh man, did he kick him out of
Yo, we was watching some of the greatest things of all time, and it was Andre and Princess Bride, where he threw the boulder at the Greg Pirate Roberts and they had the one-on-one fight.
Yeah.
And I told Lay, I was like, yo, not for nothing. Legend has it that accent that he spoke and came to him naturally. He's that good of an actor.
Yep.
Well, I mean, like, when you when you watch What About Bob, like, I mean, Bill Murray did a good job of playing a crazy person. So you wouldn't think, that he would show up to a bar randomly with the Wu-Tang Clan and whatever you ordered, he just gave you a shot of tequila.
Let me get a rum and coke. Here goes tequila.
Yes.
Yo, 2 beers, cool. Tequila.
That's it. Like the song says, tequila. Shit. But no, but yeah, Ray's too young for Princess Bride, so I don't think he knows what we're talking about.
These youngsters, these YNs running around here.
Word.
Not DJ calling me the one. That's crazy.
Damn, you saw Ray was about to be like, oh, DJ's using my vernaculars. And I was like,
he said it.
Crazy.
In a complete sentence, he said it.
That's terrible. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just over here trying to go through wrestling news to see what is actually going on because everything is out the window in my brain right now.
No, I mean, most of the conversations are gonna have to take place next week.
Yeah, there's nothing really to discuss this week like that.
Well, prayers out to Jim Ross.
Oh,
who is going to be who is battling colon cancer.
Yep.
That is
And
pretty fucked up.
R.I.P. Sabu.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Sabu, man. That was.
Wait, did we not talk about that? I think it's because we spoke a little bit of it on Monday.
But also with the connection to Joey Janela and the stuff that happened with that company, I don't think Ray wants to get into it.
Yeah, because there's such controversy right now. Because
there's a lot of controversy about that last match, and to be fair, there's a lot of talk about it online already, where it's been said, his knees were they were not giving him the movement that was needed.
Mhm.
He came in, he didn't look too good, but they still said to run with it. Mainly probably because he wanted to run it too. And they shouldn't have, but they did. And it's just a really shame that that was how it went down. We seen all this shit. We read a lot of shit online afterwards, so it's not like it's hidden
Yeah.
in a sense of way, being that it's already out there. I'm just
But
kind of
it's
looking.
it's a fucked up situation that right now all we're getting is hearsay, and they said this and
Yeah.
they said that, and this and
until
this.
until we get the actual
Yeah.
report. Yeah, that's all we're basically going off on.
Yeah. Like right now,
Um,
as we're live, RVD and Taz are on a podcast live. I want to hear what Rob says
Mhm.
because if there's anyone that would know, it's probably gonna be Rob Van Dam.
His
that's
training
true.
training
more than
partner.
Oh
more
my
than
god, like for those, I don't know if you, I know Toe actually watch AEW, but I don't know if you did, DJ, or even happen to catch the clip of Taz talking about Sabu and
Yes.
how choked up the man was.
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw that.
Like Taz went through it.
Right. Well, I mean, this kind of a like now that I'm thinking about it, this is kind of a rough week for the health wise for some of the older wrestlers. Like you had Jake Roberts also. Like he have a
Surgery.
yeah.
He had
Um.
surgery.
Okay. Going
Mongo
back to
passed away not too long ago.
Yeah.
right. Going back to JR, like that. Just a reminder, folks, go get your stuff checked when it's
Yeah.
time to go get checked.
Yeah.
Don't let that don't let that go by. Like don't let that check engine like come on without you getting checked.
Your
Yeah.
health is not something you can take for granted because that shit happen. It goes quick.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. And then here you got Sabu where this is that, um watching the movie like, it's just like the movie The Wrestler. Like,
Yeah.
it's where
It
these
is.
folks this is it. They're like, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go until
And
I just about die in the ring.
this is why people take it so serious when you undermine the wrestling industry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because in professional sports, there's someone there to stop someone from
Mhm.
killing themselves to go out there. Like, in football, you got too many concussions. The team's like, yo, bro, you're not really helping us. We gotta sit you down. You could, this is your life. Wrestling, there's none of that. You could have a serious injury and the doc tell you, yo, you can't wrestle again, and someone's willing to pay you to show up because you draw money.
Yep.
And you go there, and next thing you know, you die in the ring because you didn't take anybody's advice. You know what I'm saying? And people are willing to do that just for everyone's satisfaction.
Yep.
Because the thrill of the crowd, and that is a drug in itself. The people don't understand. A lot of these people were addicted to painkillers because they were addicted to the show that they were putting on for the fans.
Yes.
It wasn't because this makes me feel good. No, being in the ring performing is what made them fulfilled. A
Right.
lot of the fucking time.
Right.
We had too many wrestlers die because they killed themselves doing us the favor of putting on a performance. You know what I'm saying? And that was Sabu, because even before that, his body was shut down from what I'm
Yes.
hearing.
Yes.
And this man wasn't one of those wrestlers that put you in a headlock. He jumped through tables, barbed wire. He taped his bicep up. I remember watching that match live. He taped his bicep up while Terry Funk was punching him in the face for real.
Yes.
Because I remember he was like, stop being a little bitch and fight me. And he's punching him in the face for real. And Sabu's taping and punching him back like, motherfucker, give me 2 seconds. I'll get back in the fight. That was when I was like, oh, shit. That's real barbed wire. Then I had the question, like, how do you fake barbed wire?
You don't.
Yeah. It's the same thing. Like, how do you practice falling off a ladder?
And
You
through glass and
Word. Let's not get Ray started with the glass.
Wild. I'm like reading some stuff here.
And no
So
kidding,
appar-
have we heard from Darby Allin? That like because
My
he kind of owes his
guy, he's
career.
breaking records. Okay, he
Yeah.
is living his life right now. For once, he's not dying.
Well, kind of.
Literally,
Yeah. Because
you know.
when you're climbing Everest, there's a part of it where you are literally dying. So if he's
What?
doing
Because the
that,
air's so thin or something?
yeah. So
Yeah.
when you get to that top part, they only let when you go with a tour, they only even let you stay up on this particular part for only like about 10 minutes or so because you're literally dying
Oh shit!
from the height. Yeah.
Damn. So he's on Mount Everest now?
Oh, he was.
Oh,
He
okay.
already did his climb already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he should be like he owes his career to Sabu. He should be.
Yeah.
That's why I asked. I'm like, no, he
Yeah.
should be one of the people that make one of the biggest statements on this.
Yeah. Stay away from buses.
Especially New York City buses.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
Like his ass.
I'm reading over here. Tatanka is confirmed for an attendance at WWE Saturday night's main event in Tampa.
Tatanka, okay.
Tatanka, yeah, former WWE superstar Tatanka will attend WWE Saturday night
longest
main
win
event on
streaks.
May 24th, alongside his family celebrating his legacy.
Nice.
Okay.
They don't mention his undefeated streak as much
They
as they
don't.
mention Goldberg.
They don't.
Hopefully they
I don't know
will.
How many people remember that he had like for a while? He was.
Shit.
Like we don't want to piss them off, right?
I remember. You know, it's funny. Now this is just me. When I was a kid, I had the toys. So when I bought Tatanka when it first came out, he came out and Chief J Strongbow came out. So I had a storyline that Chief J Strongbow was the trainer for Tatanka, and he was also undefeated from back in the day.
Okay.
So in my figures, they never lost. Either one of them. Never lost.
Just like I
To
got
this
my
day, they are
right
undefeated.
now
Yes.
on this shoulder, I have a Sting Galoob figure that was from when I was a kid, and he never lost. Like
He never lost.
Yeah.
no matter what I stacked against him in the storyline, he
Yeah.
never lost.
Never lost. Shit, I got a Tatanka from this Mattel shit in my case. Yeah. I'm not gonna look through it. It's too many. But yeah, he still ain't never lost. Shit.
I don't know why. You know who I
Now
made?
you're making me
Ultimo
look, 'cause I have
Dragon,
one.
like in my figure fed. Christian was Ultimo Dragon for some reason. Like I just made him every champion I could. Christian
Ow.
was just winning titles for some reason.
Ultimo Dragon.
That figure was a good figure to use. People don't realize some of these figures are hard to use when you play with them, and the other ones are just like for some reason.
Were perfect. Christian was.
Yeah.
You could do every move Christian did
Yeah.
with his figure. Like I would hit tornado DDTs, like the reverse perfectly.
And then I'm looking, I'm like, yo, Umaga was not the same size as Yokozuna. Why is this figure so fucking big?
Because I think they copied, they just sculpted with the same body parts.
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely a few that you could tell that's like they just changed the color on this figure. It's the
Yeah.
same body.
It's like I got lazy.
So what? So did you?
Nah, they were smart. They were like, it's the same family. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So did you
And
guys?
after I
start
got
with
lazy,
Hasbros?
they all realized, and they're all Samoans. They're all big niggas. Fuck it.
Word.
Who'll know? They won't know.
Eh,
Here's
who's
Toe.
gonna know?
Here's Toe. Who's gonna know? Toe's like, I'm gonna know. This is Yokozuna. They say Numaga.
Yo, I used to take apart.
Shut up,
the
kid.
figures. It was- yo, I shit you. When they had the Jack specific ones, they had the model for the chest that one of the pecs would have like a triangle in it, so you can't close the arm fully. I would take apart that chest and replace it with someone else's chest, just so I can close the arm. So I literally made my own figures with the figures that I had because I couldn't use them. I took a Cody Rhodes figure. I took the head off of a Ric Flair figure that I had from a WCW toy. I put it on that one because the Cody Rhodes was green and yellow, and I had my own WCW Ric Flair.
There you go.
Dude, I was doing some shit. But to answer your question, DJ, I had those solid rubber figures one
LJ
man
and-
gang and Hogan and they were just in fixed positions.
Yes.
I had
LJ
those were
and-
my
yep.
first figures I had.
That's the same. Them and Remco's were my first ones.
Yeah.
Mine was Hulk Hogan. And the Hulkster was running wild in the 80s.
No, he was, and I had a whole Christmas where my parents got the ring, Hogan, Iron Sheik, like the whole first series basically.
You bought that as
This
an
fool is-
adult. So,
Yep.
I bought that on my birthday.
all right, you bought that as an adult. Not a childhood. It wasn't that. Let it go.
And listen,
It
I
wasn't
couldn't
childhood.
afford this shit as a no, because literally I didn't care about the shirts. I wanted the toys. Because to me, it was like I walk around with a Hulk Hogan shirt. Fine, I got the toy. I got Hulk Hogan in my toy box. I'm living Hulk Hogan's life. He's body slamming everybody. Just fuck, what the fuck's the shirt gonna do for me? Like that's how I thought as a kid. I can't.
And I
play
have
with the
both.
shirt.
I have both the 12-inch figures too. I had
Yeah.
the Roddy and the Hogan. 'Cause
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, I need something like they gotta.
Yo, believe it or not, my
Oh, Roddy
favorite
Roddy
figure
Piper. How much I missed he.
was the WCW. Remember when they had their rubber figures?
Yep.
Was Vader. Where he's just standing there like that. That was my favorite figure for some reason. That was
'Cause
my
you can
favorite
do
figure.
everything Vader does with that figure. So.
Oh man, it was the imagination you had to have to put on a match with someone that can't move, and he's like this.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful.
Let's see.
Ray-
Ray always had
I
video
got
games.
spoiled.
so-
Yeah, Ray had figures that moved.
Right.
Remember, like he
I was
could
trying
move
to
the
figure
arms
out
and legs
what-
and shit. Our shits was stationary, Ray. We had to get the Conan figures to play with to be the wrestlers. Remember them shits?
Yes.
That and the thumb figures.
I even put Masters of the Universe in the Fed. I'm like,
had
they look. These guys can go.
I had a Sergeant Slaughter fucking G.I. Joe figure, and I used that motherfucker.
Yep.
No, yeah, mine.
Shit.
I was looking now. I was like trying to find the package. Yeah, it was Jack's. Those were my first.
Jax. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Oh man, you remember the first like huge ring they had? It was the WWF ring, and then they made the Raw ring. It was like this big ass plastic ring.
Right.
Once I bought that, no other ring felt like it was worth it. Those little shits that they gave you, it's
Right.
like this ring's too small. I need a big ring. Now
ring's
that's
too
why I only get the fucking it's over here. I only get the fucking official size elite
Oh,
ring.
you get the official size one.
I got that motherfucker
Dang,
right
look
there.
at you.
Yeah, and I got the Nitro ring. It's still in the box. Like it's still in the box it's shipped with. I didn't take it out yet. I got some over there, the Nitro ring. Just
I
'cause
got the
needed to have-
WrestleMania 31 one still in the
Ooh,
box.
nice.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm a collector, right? Like nigga,
I just read them.
these are the last ones I bought. I haven't put them in my box yet because I'm too lazy to pull it out, but boom. And I got this for my birthday, so don't say shit. My cousin who don't watch wrestling saw him. He's like, "Yo,
So
he on
don't say-
WrestleMania?" I got it for Christmas. I'm sorry.
Yep.
And then the guy that could beat Ric Flair, right? Remember him?
Yeah.
That's why you got the figure, man. You believe it. You know. You can beat Ric Flair.
Yeah, I got that one over there. You got Muda?
No, I want to though.
Yeah.
Yo,
So I got a Muda over here. And the Hogan, the Rock with the people like that, the newer Rock with the
yeah.
Muhammad Ali belt.
Yeah, I gotta buy figures again, man. I haven't bought figures in years. Like,
There we go.
Nice.
Mean Mark
Nice.
and Thunder Lips.
I would wake up and my brother would go shopping and he'll go to Target and be like, "Yo, I found this," and just throw this shit in my room. Like, "Yo, I'm about to keep Thunder Lips in this motherfucker right here." Shit, I even got the up there next to the lightsabers, Ray.
there you go.
Next to the
Shit.
lightsabers.
Dude, still to this day, people like, "Yo, what do you want for Christmas?" And they got those apps now. You can just put shit on there.
Right.
Dude, I have like 50, 60 fucking figures. And people look at me like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
You don't want
I'm
nothing
dead
else?
serious.
No, I can buy pants myself. I'm good.
Exactly.
Get me the figures. Because Ringside Collectibles keep sending me emails. Your cart is about to be deleted. You need to buy it. I'm like, I don't have $200 to buy all that shit. All right, leave me the fuck alone. I'll put them back in the cart. Just save my shit. Don't sell them.
I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt that. So, yeah, no, figures is life. Figures is definitely life. So I'm reading something here,
All
Oh.
right.
right? And this is what I'm reading. WWE reportedly planning major match for the Money in the Bank Premium Live event, and a WWE Championship match between John Cena and CM Punk is not planned for the upcoming Money in the Bank event, according
Okay.
to PW Insider. I guess Punk decided to declare on Instagram that he's coming for Cena's title, but it's not part of their creative directions. But then I can't wait to see Toe's face for this. But what is also being reported is that Travis Scott may appear at Money in the Bank, with discussions underway for a possible tag team match, teaming Scott with Cena. And ready? It has been Travis Scott has been training with Booker T in Texas.
Mm. So Bad Bunny with CM Punk.
Nope. Hey Toe, what was that action figure you got for Christmas?
Ravishing Rick Rude?
Nope, not that one. The one with the blonde hair.
Jimmy Uso?
Where there's adrenaline that's running in his soul.
Hulk Hogan? Thunder Lips is
No.
coming back. Thunder Lips, the ultimate male versus the ultimate meatball, baby. Fucking Cody Rhodes.
Whoa.
That son of a
Wait,
Yep.
so Cody Rhodes
is.
and Bad Bunny?
There you
Nope.
go. No.
Nope.
Okay.
You know,
We're not lucky enough to have Bad Bunny blessing us because Bad
Alright,
Bunny
alright.
is doing his tour.
Muda, right? Muda's gonna be
It's
here.
Muda.
With Sting.
It's definitely Muda.
Muda and Sting.
Muda and Sting.
Apparently,
They had a hell of a tag team back in WCW.
Word.
Apparently, Great Muda will be at SummerSlam, according to Sonny Ono.
Oh, see. So there's a chance.
I don't know what Great
Word.
Muda is doing, but apparently Great Muda and the Ultimo Dragon will be at SummerSlam for some reason.
I'll take that.
Oh.
He's always good to watch on TV. It's all right. Yeah, you guys. So if a match happens, Cody Rhodes is basically being floated as the potential opponent to continue their WrestleMania storyline.
Gotcha.
So it would be a tag team match with Travis Scott, John Cena versus CM Punk, and Cody Rhodes. And they kept Cody Rhodes off air for a while.
Yeah.
So it's only bound to happen of him returning. I'm sorry, Toe. I know it's not what you wanted to hear. But that's
It's crazy because you would think that CM Punk and or Cody Rhodes can take on Cena and Travis Scott by themselves. Like, you're gonna put together Ray's dream tag team of CM Punk and Cody Rhodes to take on Travis Scott. Because we can't see the other guy. But think about it. Like, that's just for the fact that sounds disrespectful in my head, I'm kind of cool with it.
Damn.
I'm happy to see that guy, but it's like, no.
I'd like to see Bad Bunny.
I want
Right?
Bad Bunny.
That makes more sense. That's like when you got Karl Malone to wrestle Dennis Rodman.
Exactly.
You know, you didn't get the big, like, fucking Paul White to team up with Diamond Dallas Page to go up against Dennis Rodman and Hogan. Like, what?
It should be Bad Bunny and Cody Rhodes. That would be
Yeah.
right there.
Karl Malone was actually decent too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Hogan made Jay Leno look like a star.
No, Bad Bunny has the
Yeah.
score.
I thought the music director should have been in the match. Really,
Word.
dude was yoked. I was like, wait, he should be in the match.
Shit. I'm surprised they
Jay
kept
Leno.
away from his nose. It's a big, no, his chin. I'm sorry, some big ass chin there. Yeah.
Jay Leno.
WCW.
And now that
was
Hog
good.
Wild too, right? They have
Yeah.
the freaking motorcycle.
Which I didn't realize that shit was free.
Yeah, if you were at the rally, you just go. Yep.
Which in hindsight was like, that's kind of stupid. You gave so much shit away for free. Like Hogan and Goldberg was on a Monday Night Nitro.
Mhm.
Like that could have sold out fucking.
But weren't
a
they in the
pay-per-view.
dome though? Weren't they in the Georgia Dome for that?
I think so. Yeah.
So
but, like-
so they just didn't get pay-per-view money, but
Yeah.
But that was that attendance. I know they liked that gate that they got.
But that was kind of like dropping the ball on Hogan and Flair for WrestleMania in 8.
All I'll say to that is, so before that WrestleMania, I went to a house show here at the LA Sports Arena, and the main event was Ric Flair versus Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And it was even as a kid, it was a horrible match. I
Well,
was bored to death.
Yo, DJ, not for nothing.
Yep.
I had the Nissan Coliseum tapes,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw a match like that, and it was literally Ric Flair just going after Hogan's knee.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
Exactly.
that. Yeah,
Exactly.
I remember.
And then he makes the comeback, and
Yeah.
and then that's it. And it's just like, dude, this is boring. Like this
Yeah.
is so that's why I
But-
think they didn't do.
Yeah, but I
They're
would
like, we
to
can't have this
believe-
at WrestleMania. We cannot do this.
I would like to believe that they would have turned it up for WrestleMania. You know, it's Ric Flair and Hogan. WrestleMania.
I know, but I don't think they wanted to roll the dice on that.
It didn't help that they had Papa Shango come out only.
Mrs. Mark, like he missed the timing on that.
Did you hear him talk about that?
Yes,
He blamed Gorilla Monsoon with that one.
there's a show, like a card show coming up here, and he's gonna be there. So if I can catch one of these Godfather figures, I might have to go say what up to the pimp daddy.
Word.
Take a picture saying pimpin' ain't easy.
Word. Get aboard the whole train. You know
That
what
was
I'm
one of the, like, I thought they had one of the their entrance, like when people talk about folks that had entrances where they had the actual artists bring them to the ring. Underrated. There was a WrestleMania where Ice-T, like when he did the Pimpin' Ain't Easy
Yep,
song,
that's
came out
2000,
with,
right?
yeah, and they were just like, I was like, wait a minute, you know?
Pimpin' Ain't Easy, man.
Pimp-
Pimpin' Ain't,
yeah,
Pimpin' Ain't-
I was
Yo,
like,
he had
wait a
that
second.
big ass fucking fur coat on too.
Yes.
Killer.
Yes,
$20,000 alpaca right there,
right.
right?
You
Block
you
that
block
shit.
that shit. Yeah.
Word.
You don't wipe that. You block that shit.
Word. Is that from Ray? That's got to be one of the most famous lines in the history of movies. I will give you the man who said it.
Okay.
Denzel Washington. That made it worse.
Fuck yeah, because now it's like,
Look at Gigi's face. I think Gigi knows who said it. What movie that's from? Yep, Gigi got the look like, I think I know.
Gigi, what is it?
Okay, so you read my face wrong.
Oh, she must have read something else then.
Yeah. So that's, and I'm like, no,
That is not the I
I
know it
gave
face.
that look because I honestly, like, I was listening, but I wasn't listening. Like nothing was registering. It's not me, it's the weed. And I
Yeah, I
I'm
was
just
talking about
looking-
my
I'm just-
mushrooms, and here's
Right?
Gigi over
Yep.
here.
listen, no, I sidetracked because I was reading something. I was trying to figure out, okay, after this, what would be next, and then I just went on IG, and then it was the first post that popped up to me, and after I read it is after that comment, and it was kind of like perfect timing. Because
But the face just made it very like,
it did.
Because it looked
And
like
I
Ray.
had
How do you
no
not know?
idea What this? Look, I only got one movie quote. You only get one. God damn it! All right.
Like Spider-Man.
You only
everybody
get
gets
one.
So it was American Gangster, right?
Oh man. Oh, you did tell the he said Denzel Washington. I heard that
Yeah.
name. I didn't hear nothing.
No,
No,
yeah,
the
American
quote
Gangster
was
was
that
not coming back.
$20,000 alpaca. You blocked that shit.
Yeah, I would still
No,
not.
American Gangster was not coming to my head. I was like, they didn't say that in Training Day.
No.
Wow.
That's what came to my head. That's the only
Wow.
Denzel
Right. You
movie
want
that came to my fucking head.
listen, we was only joking about the racism. Now all of a sudden, why
said
Denzel got to be crooked
Denzel.
before he took it, Ray?
Wow. So what shocked me, and not your Denzel Washington movie quote that apparently worked out perfect timing, and it didn't work out so much for you at the same time. But Nikki Bella to pay Artem, her ex-husband, basically $200,000 plus 3,500 monthly child support in finalizing divorce settlement.
Wait, 200,000 a month or 3,000 a month?
No, so it's
No.
settlement of
200,000
Okay.
plus.
Monthly.
Yeah.
3,000.
Yep.
Wow.
Plus 3,500, 3,500.
Wow.
One more for the bad guys.
Right? Shit. Now here's the question. You know how people like, oh, what's the point of getting married? Did you really want to get a divorce? Could you not have worked it out? No, but I don't know what that was the one that was abusive to her.
He was abusive. Yeah.
Okay, so well, damn, that's even worse now. No wonder Gigi had that look on her
That's the
face.
thing. Now I'm not getting. It's like, wait a second.
What did we not hear about?
Yeah, because the fact that he's getting that much of a settlement.
Yeah, that's
Well,
something
listen,
else.
but
There's
it could
something else.
have been that those allegations of abuse were thrown out of the court.
Yeah, no, that's so there, but there has to be something else.
Or
that's
something else. Yeah.
There's something
judge
that
will warn
we
him
did not get to, not to say get to here, it's not really in your business,
aren't
but
privy
nothing
to.
that was kind of like leaked out.
Yeah, we weren't privy to
Because
we
remember, we stop, that was leaked out by many witnesses and people
leaked out
taking
of people.
stands, and there's a whole documentation for that other document. Imagine, not for nothing, really quickly. Can we go ahead and appreciate? What are they called? They type all of this shit up.
The
The
stenographer.
there you go. Can we appreciate this person for keeping their composure while listening to the most juiciest shit and typing all of this shit up and just being like,
Yo, because if I was one of them, I mean, and then I rubbed it on his nipple. What? Like just what? You did what?
You know what we have to give it up for? The fucking officer that has to put all these bottles of baby oil as Exhibit A.
Yo, shit.
Like, because you legit have to follow that. Like, you have to fucking. So I can only imagine of having to count every single
dude,
trace.
imagine being that juror in the jury, just like, how long we got? How many celebrities coming here?
Right.
Be like, yo, wait, this is grand jury? Nah, there was supposed to be 4 weeks. We got 372 celebrities. And not even talking about the 4,000 workers that he abused. This man needs to go to jail now. I don't give a shit about the rest of the case. He's guilty.
My job only pays for a week, damn it. So you gonna have to I don't have time to listen to all this.
Y'all motherfuckers want to talk about 6 to 8 weeks before I get this fucking check. Kiss my
then turn
ass.
around and be like, and then y'all don't expect me to talk about the crazy shit that I hear. You know, I'm traumatized right now. I thought your Final Destination 1 and 2 got me fucked up. This shit, I'll never recover.
Word.
I'll never recover.
I'm still sitting here trying to figure out what does that do to your nipples, bro? Like, I know, like, why is the
No, wait a minute, stop. But can we talk about his Tootsie Roll size?
Yo, I was
wait. I didn't hear this.
Yeah.
No, bro.
He got a micro penis? That's
A
why he's
Tootsie Roll. No, a Tootsie Roll.
Have
And
you
she-
ever been people with a small wee wee?
The world looks mighty good to me. It's a
Damn.
zero.
No wonder he won't stop. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, bro.
To the right. To the right.
The man is out here like this.
Now dip, baby. Now dip.
Damn. Shit. Man said, I thought I told
That's
you
it.
that
The
we
Tootsie
won't
Roll
stop.
song's about to come back. Watch, it's gonna be on the top 10 again. Like it's gonna come.
Yo.
And we're gonna see the 69 boys again. It's gonna be great.
Missy Elliott gonna change that Minute Man shit to
Bro, there was a
Ooh.
meme. There's a meme going around. And it said like, what you see is like, you know, that whole transcript, and then it's a Tootsie Roll, and it has 2 average size Tootsie Rolls, not the small ones, but like the long, average, long. I don't know. Yeah, that shit is
shit.
hilarious.
Damn. That's crazy.
Wow,
All I heard was about the nipple
that's
shit.
so funny. If you write Diddy Toot,
That's-
Toot,
that's
not
the-
even, you don't have to write
That's the
Tootsie Roll. If you
PG
write
part of the.
T.O.
So the nipple thing is PG compared to.
Shit.
that shit.
Damn. No wonder he was so obsessed with the BBBCs.
I'm saying.
Shit. He can't stop. You don't feel it.
That's why that dance came out. 'Cause he was
Word.
overcompensating.
So that's what they be missing.
Word.
It's all like now we go back and watch all these music
Yeah.
videos and listen to these lyrics. It's all out there. They
Be like,
all
you
out
done?
there.
So that's what he sung that song.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
home, 'cause that's it. It was
That's
2
it.
seconds later. It's like, oh, that's it.
Are you in yet?
Don't worry about it.
Word. Shit. That's why they said more money, more problems, because all these girls watching, but you
Right.
can't do nothing with them.
Like, damn, more people seeing me naked. More money, more problems.
Word. Shit. It'd be like,
Oh, shit.
like I might not have the biggest one, but I could hire somebody.
Didn't Drake get surgery to make it bigger?
Yo, you got the Alvin and the Chipmunk voices right now on your mic.
The Tootsie Roll. It's tiny.
Yo, but
Very tiny.
you know what the
Not
craziest?
that much yamma. Very
No,
tiny. No yamma to that
no, the yamma's on his nipples.
Oh my god, yeah, it was.
Yo, but I've heard about the surgery to make your shit bigger. I don't think it's worth it.
No.
Cause you can't
Don't
do
they
nothing
take like
for a
skin off your
year.
thigh and all that shit?
Well, from what I heard, there's a vein that they cut that allows it to go like an inch more. This is for like micro penises. But the thing is, the healing time is a year, so you can't have sex or do anything for a year for it to heal, and you only get like an inch or something, and that's just like for micro penises to try to be at least average size or a little less than average. So you do all that for nothing.
Damn.
Yeah.
All that for even smaller wee wee. God dang.
For a painful wee wee.
So that means you're gonna tell her.
Not
So that
even
means you're
sense.
about to tell a woman, "Oh, I had enhancement," and she's still gonna see the enhancement.
You be like, where?
I had this, and now I got this. So, really quickly, I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but literally, it's
Yo, she still got the.
I sure do. Before going out, I wrecked bare-skinned penis, which appeared to be the length and girth of a large Tootsie Roll. Jane Doe recalls feeling relieved when she saw defendant Cole's penis because she knew it wouldn't hurt
Okay,
as much.
hold on.
as
I'm gonna need that voice off because I didn't understand anything but Tootsie Roll.
So at the she said she was relieved because after she saw his Tootsie Roll, she was like, it wouldn't hurt as much due to the lack of
Oh,
length
good. This
and
isn't gonna
girth.
hurt. Yeah.
She thought his penis was an itty bitty ditty.
Oh shit! Damn, son. And then my man said, "Oh yeah, but you don't know I got the rhino with me."
No,
No.
no, wait.
Uh,
Now I know where I saw it. Of course,
Wow.
yo, that I swear the shit that we see is wow. Hold on, so here's the meme. Just just in case I put it in the group chat, you need a reference of the size of a Tootsie Roll. 50 Cent got you. All right, 50 Cent's gonna make sure he got you.
Defending Combs released
Oh,
like
50 about to have a field day.
Yo, 50's great on. Yo, 50's having so much fun. He's having so much fun.
This
just
is
being
way
so-
too much ammunition for 50
Oh
Cent.
man, y'all just giving this shit away for free? That's what he's saying.
Oh,
Y'all
I-
just giving this shit away for free?
Wait till
Cool.
Saturday Night Live.
Yo, this
Oh
is a real.
man,
Please tell me that that's a real testimony, or is that they just made that up?
no, that's real.
Wow.
I mean, not the picture of the Tootsie Roll.
no,
I
no,
mean,
yeah,
you
like
know,
the-
yeah,
but the
but
testimony-
that all that word for
Wow.
word is yeah, it's public files to see that.
Damn.
So even if he gets, so she's making sure, like, even if you get away with this and you get out, this is what people this is what people are gonna remember.
So now in the dictionary next to Tootsie Roll is gonna have a picture of Diddy's face.
Oh.
Holy shit. They're gonna be called Diddy Rolls.
That's what's gonna happen. Hey, let me get one of them Diddy rolls. No Diddy.
No one's
Oh
gonna be
my
able to reach
God.
for a fucking Tootsie
Yo,
Roll ever again.
you know-
without being
yo,
like,
How? How
You
could
know,
he-
before that, you gotta imagine that Diddy would get off telling the girl snap it to a Slim Jim.
Yo, you know what's gonna happen? Someone's gonna go to fucking random stores now and
Yep.
just buy themselves a pack of Tootsie Rolls and
No, it's
baby
good.
oil.
Oh, this is.
You know what's gonna happen? You're just gonna see.
I'm just gonna be shaking my head. as
Wow,
some of
it's
these
gonna be
posts
by
coming
tomorrow,
out.
Ray. Tomorrow is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The internet is
Yeah.
undefeated.
Yes,
It is
It's over with.
undefeated.
it's
So-
over with.
Somebody's gonna go to the
Fine.
bodega and be like, "Yo, let me get a couple of them Diddy Roll."
Damn,
Yeah, let me get
I'm
some
never
of
gonna
Diddy
look at
Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls again.
Yo, fags. That's it. It's like nah.
It's
okay.
over.
Yeah,
It's over.
Like,
But
yeah,
hey,
your
the
boy
bodegas
Baby
are
Oil,
about to be
nigga.
like,
Word.
come on.
And I like those.
Hey, yo, you can't say
no-
those things like that out loud,
no-
bro.
no
You
Diddy.
can't do that. No Diddy.
The
You
Tootsie
can't
Pop.
say those things out loud like that.
Now you got it's bad. Now you got to buy a blow pop and not a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And that
Now
sounds
we're
more
blowing.
innocent than a blow
Now we're
pop.
blowing.
Buying
Oh
a blow
my
pop
God.
sounds more innocent than getting a Tootsie Roll now. What the hell?
They're killing our childhood.
Yeah, we can't have nothing.
We can't even have a little chocolate.
Be able to look at candy again, y'all. I'm just saying. It's not. Now I'm just. Damn.
Word.
We still got now and laters, right?
For now.
Jolly Ranchers, we can
Maybe
still...
not later.
Well,
Yo, but that's crazy. Yo, imagine this the girl just eating a Tootsie Roll for no reason. Like, oh, so you like little peanuts?
yeah. Yeah, now that's gonna be the line. If you ladies,
They're just.
Watch out.
There's always gonna be that one friend, and it would be me being that one friend looking at someone like, why are you really like enjoying that?
Yeah, right.
Like now I'm gonna question you.
You thinking
now,
of
do you
Diddy?
want to?
As your friends, now you got me questioning you and why we like what? What is
Oh,
what are we
I got the
what are you
perfect
doing,
video
ma'am?
now. Like you go to girls and you, hey, you want some candy? Yeah, okay. Then you put a Tootsie Roll and a Snicker bar out there, and then you see which one.
Wait. Plot twist. And I'll get a Twix to see which one she really goes for.
Yeah, like,
Get a Twix. You nasty.
yeah.
So you know what? At least you ain't a Tootsie Roll.
Word.
And then I guess for some variety, you put a peach ring out there and see what happens.
You right?
Yeah.
Accessories?
Yo, put a peach ring on a Tootsie Roll. Keep it hard.
Stop. The peach ring will fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swing. Yeah, it's still too small. Yep. Damn.
You're like a
swing
hula
right
hoop for the
off.
dick.
What are you talking about?
Damn.
Don't forget to tune in tomorrow.
Come on,
I
Ray.
can't
You're old
even hear a
enough to-
Diddy song no more now. Like,
No.
No,
that's it.
neither
It's
can
over.
I.
Yeah.
Neither
Dude,
can I.
I was listening to one about. It was that the Nelly song. Is it the Bad Boys?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Slow. I swear to God, once Nelly's part ended, turn it. I didn't even get to Diddy's shit. It was like turn it off.
On that same soundtrack, I love the Lenny Kravitz song.
Yeah.
Show me your soul. And now I'm like, okay, I don't know if I want him to show me.
Yeah,
I don't want to show my soul
That's
to
a
him anymore.
dark fucking soul right there.
Nope. Not here for
Shit.
it. That was
Yeah,
not part
tomorrow
of the
we're gonna get
wrestling
into this.
podcast. But that was
We're gonna
great.
get it deeper into this than Diddy ever could.
Yo,
Ooh.
You know something though? Not for nothing. The same way it's like, yo, we could get off. We could talk shit about Randy Orton because he's with Stephanie. This motherfucker had money. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? He's not a normal motherfucker. He had millions of dollars. Fuck him. He's living life. Shit. But anyway, yeah. Wrestling now, Ray. The perverted.
I'm the perverted.
Oh wow. I don't even. Where am I going?
I don't know where we're going with this.
Yo, yeah, we started
don't
out with
know.
Nikki Bella, and then we ended up with
we ended up with
See what
Tootsie
Nikki
Rolls.
Bella did?
Damn.
Does Nikki Bella eat Tootsie Rolls?
I'm sure she does.
Right?
She used to leave them in people's beds for a prank.
Oh,
I'm talking
yeah.
about yeah.
the Easter bunnies.
Yes, the Easter bunny kind.
At least she used them as a prank. It's like,
Shit.
imagine. I'm sorry. That's just funny. Anyway, random.
Random. Squirrel.
Oh man. Terrible. How do we get here?
Damn
Some
Diddy.
sick motherfucker.
Diddy
Word.
messing up
Damn
everybody's show.
Our generation was fucked. Like y'all people don't understand the shit we hold
Selena
back.
Vega one
It's a sick world we live in.
Yeah,
drama
sick
that we never
motherfuckers in
talked
there.
about until now. Until now because shit's hitting the surface and we knew.
Word.
And then who's
They didn't wanna
like? I mean,
listen.
how many people are gonna go up there to testify? Like, we're gonna have
J-Lo,
all kinds of. You're gonna have 112 and.
No, so they're
Nigga,
basically
Dylon's gonna be
saying,
in there.
"Oh, we're just showing how
Dylon's gonna-
Diddy is just basically here to just show he's just a freak. He's not doing all of that, bro. He's doing a lot of shit he shouldn't be doing. The shit y'all want to lock him away, y'all still looking for them niggas. Which y'all
Like-
just stalling.
like
They
Lou-
built a RICO case around the man. RICO.
They're gonna have Lou Vega up
Shit.
there. He's-
Shit.
Anyway.
Like Lou Vega gonna be like, no, he tried to get me to do Mamba #6, and I was like,
Oh,
no.
man.
Word.
We're doing the Tootsie Roll. That's what
I wrote all those women. I wrote
my
all those women's names in that song because I let him know I was straight.
Right.
Oh my God.
Word. My mambo
He tried
number
to
5 was for
take me
her.
shopping.
Word.
So I made that song. That's what Mamba #5 is about.
Word. Shit,
A
when they
little bit
ask
of
who,
Monica in my life.
yeah, we don't need no Diddy. We don't need no clothes. I got clothes. We all right.
Yeah.
Shit, we gonna find out who let the dogs out in this trial.
Yep, because they coming. They got something to say
Word.
about this.
Bone Crusher gonna show up. Like we figure out why his name Bone Crusher.
Let's get back to something really quickly. Roman Reigns will not be returning until June.
And we know why they call him Busta Rhymes. Damn, son. Now we gotta
And
think
on
about
that
these
note-
people's names. Yeah, open up the floodgates.
Tomorrow we will have this conversation tomorrow. We have a whole show dedicated to shit like this. Fridays.
This is what happens when your champion is champion, Ray. We have to talk about Diddy.
Leave my champion alone. He's a goat for a reason.
With Seth Rollins.
There's not a lot of good things in wrestling happening.
Yeah,
17 times.
when Seth Rollins becomes
Y'all
the main
motherfuckers
guy.
will see us tomorrow. You'll
Right.
figure out what the rest of the week looks like.
We'll figure it
Just
out.
take this shit home. You already damaged the children too much.
Man, it's over. Diddy and his Tootsie Wee Wee. I don't know. Just figure it out. We'll see y'all tomorrow, 9
Word.
p.m. Towing the show with Ray and Gigi show. Maybe show will show up. I don't know.
But listen, it's guaranteed you're gonna get the realest versions of us because we're gonna have this conversation
Yeah,
off
this is
air,
what we're
and
gonna
they're
go
not gonna change.
Nope. It's about to be in full depth tomorrow. We going in on this conversation.
So if you want to join in on some real fucking real shit, because we on the porch talking about this motherfucker right now.
Oh shit.
Join the Knucklehead Network Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday and Sunday, from whenever the fuck we on to whenever the fuck we get off.
Guys.
I don't think there'll be any other takes like this.
Yeah.
No,
Word.
none.
Word.
None.
Charlamagne wish you could get this real. Oh.
Word. But I think we need a separate trial just for the fact of why your nipples.
We're moving forward. Good night, folks.
See y'all tomorrow. Peace, everybody.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood Knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.
Why?
There's no sensation there.
Wow. And we're using the word sensation.
Oh.